What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Weird Wars podcast. I don't know what. I don't know.
Hey,
what.
bro.
Oh, what the fuck?
You gotta vibrate,
that
bro.
on vibrate, bro.
Please. We gotta sign this as silence all devices.
We gotta do put a red light up outside,
Yeah.
like record.
If we get that one camera,
Because Journey be
Black
trying
Magic,
to come
it's
in.
got a red light on top.
No, I'm talking about outside the door, like
Do
recording.
you think Journey give a fuck about that light?
Journey.
I know.
She don't give a fuck about too
Bro,
much.
funny.
That door way more than her, bro.
Did it just pop out?
It fell out, then it fell on the key that says, "Y'all killing me with this."
That's good stuff. You gotta keep that in there. See, now we gotta stay podding.
Oh, hold that.
Good Lord.
You gonna start this thing with a prayer? Johnny? Pastor John?
That's you. What'd you say last week?
Don't worry
You
about
got
it.
the prayer?
I was freestyling.
Bro,
you say last week?
My nigga said. My
It ain't
nigga
no hope.
said.
They got the sinner in there praying and shit.
My nigga said.
The center.
We all sin, man.
I ain't seen in like at least a day and a half.
That's a good
we
run.
do though.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
good run.
Me, but how bad was it?
Why
They
is
all
your
the
mic
same.
like
all
that,
sins are
bro?
the same, King. I know that part.
Does
I
smoking
was
weed
testing
count
you.
as a sin?
No, yeah, I know that.
It is.
Does cheapest
So a lie
smoke
is the
a
same
sin?
thing as a murder, huh?
Yep.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
Dude,
not.
Smoking
it's a-
weed is a sin because it
Weed
alters
is a
your
plant, man.
your decisions.
What are you talking about?
No, it doesn't.
It
You
doesn't
can you
alter-
run machinery after you smoke
Wait,
weed?
that-
Yeah,
like
that-
said,
that
sex
doesn't
is-
matter.
That's not.
I have great car rides after some weed.
Hey,
That's
smoking
Or you just
is-
sit on your couch and be like, hey, like,
it just
You don't spend money when you smoke.
start the podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, bro,
We
I
already
need to
started.
I'm like, just pack it up and we do the
You
shit.
good? We try again next week.
That's wild.
Because the Niners game about to
I
start.
got a really good words of wisdom this week.
What?
man.
You did your homework?
I got two
Wait,
of
are
them.
they your words or you stole?
Nah, one of them is Harriet Tubman's.
Oh.
Get the fuck. We ain't putting Harriet Tubman in here.
I'm using.
You
Harriet
remember who
Tubman.
we used to call Harriet Tubman?
Yes, I do.
What
That
y'all
was
used to call
great.
her?
No, we
No, we
can't
used
say
to call
no names.
somebody Harriet Tubman.
We don't say no
because she
names.
had so she had like hairy sideburns.
Like,
Bro.
like a beard, bro.
it didn't come down like mine's, but she
And
had hairy
and
sideburns.
her arms were like as hairy
We
as
was like
Johnny.
Harriet Tubman.
I get it.
Yeah.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Was she in his grade?
Nah, she's younger than me.
Is she younger than you?
Yeah.
No.
No way. 'Cause
Same.
Wait, what grade was she in?
I don't remember what grade she. I just know who she was messing with.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
it, just say it. I'll edit it out.
It was bag.
Yeah, Juliet's younger than me.
I thought he bag him Sam's a monster.
He was.
Don't forget about that, man.
Yeah, short girl play basketball.
Yeah, she was a fur ball.
Bro, y'all just gonna keep saying this.
We're gonna start this
Hey,
over
cut.
again.
Hey. No, because we got to keep him dropping his mic. That
We
was
gotta
funny.
stop. We're gonna start this over again.
I'll blank it out.
We gotta start this over again.
Fuck it, start the
All
podcast.
right, start over here. Y'all killing me with this.
It's right here.
We don't need much pre-pod banner.
Harriet Tubman is the
That is
that's
terrible.
it. Or I got
That's
another
cold.
one I can use, but
That's cold
that's
name, though.
and this is from Jerry B. So
No, I'm probably
Oh, really?
I got one from Jerry B. So I'm shouting.
That's
I
their
fuck with
words.
John B.
I don't think
fucks
they
with John
posted.
B.
It's not John B. It's Jerry B.
I will get the real one.
John B. Hey, hold on. That's
Hey, John
me.
B was sued by my cousin, bro.
That's
So
let
I
me
got
get my hair
I got
cut.
my
I'm
words of
John
wisdom
B.
for the next 2 weeks.
My dude Chris think he's every white dude with a
Gotta
fade.
be right.
Every white dude with a
Hey.
fade.
Every white dude with a fade
Hey.
and a beard. This nigga Justin Timberlake.
Hey,
Hell no. Chris looks like Derek Carr.
It takes a
He's
village.
Derek Carr for sure.
It takes a
Carr for
village to
sure.
be white, okay?
And our Instagram follower. What's that dude's
Motherfucker
name?
said It takes a village to be white.
And he looked like one of that. What's that dude's name?
Who?
Steve
Oh,
Blake.
dude down there. John?
Yeah.
John Taylor?
Yeah.
John Taylor.
Chris is like.
Now we got to start
No,
over
I
again.
said, no.
No.
Remember I said it was like a baby between them two?
Now we got to start over again.
Hold on.
Hey, John. Hold on. Johnny.
I think I said that.
Johnny.
Now we got to start
Chris
over
like
again.
We don't have to start over.
Yes, we do.
Chris
No, we
looks
don't.
like
No, that's
Steve
one of our-
Blake.
So we bigging them up. We saying you look like them. Well, we say we look like both of you niggas.
Fuck that. Nigga, that's Steve Blake, bro.
That's fair.
I definitely
You
can
look
ball
jig-
Steve.
you
I can
look
take Steve
Talking
Blake.
to the mic, Derek.
Dude, you look just like Steve Blake.
There you go.
Why did he
Look at
lift
this
his
nigga
feet
eyes,
up when he
bro.
did it?
I know.
They dangling over there.
I just want to let you know, if this is a failure, it's all on you.
I don't think it'll be
No.
a failure. I think it'll be.
We won't know till we start. Let's
get
rock
it,
and roll.
man. Yeah,
We are
'cause, I
starting.
gotta go buy this fish.
Just
so I can
remember
get
to try
this
to
fish fry
talk into
popping
the
later
mic.
on
That's
tonight.
it.
Like this.
You going to price chopper?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
Just
catch
talking
this
to the
nuggets.
Do I need to look over?
Chiefs and chopper.
Nuggets?
Chiefs,
Oh,
Get
my
the fillet.
nuggets.
Get the fillet and cut it up because the nuggets got that.
Yeah,
Do I
I'm
look
not doing
good?
no nuggets.
Lindari.
Take it off, bro.
Nah, bro.
Lindari.
That's a lot of work.
Nah, you got too
Then
much
Derek,
baby eating nuggets.
do I look like?
Bro.
Do I got to look over like this?
No, you don't
Criticize
have to
my
look
meal,
over.
all right?
So how do I
You
look?
trash.
You fat
Like,
mother-
I'm trash.
Not you.
You
I
can
mean,
talk.
you trash too, but
You
this
can
nigga
talk
trash
without
for eating
looking
nuggets.
at people.
That's what I'm asking. Like, how do y'all do? Am I supposed to like? I've
Man,
never
look,
done this.
bro.
Dude,
Just do
just
what
talk,
feels right.
bro.
Just talking to the
Just
mic.
be comfortable and do what you do. That's why we brought you here.
That's
Look
you
at Chris.
That's you comfortable, huh? Let's go, Keenan.
God damn it!
That's Cap. Is that
No,
Cap?
that
We
God damn it,
said be
Chris.
comfortable. We said
Like, don't we look comfortable? Like,
do.
everybody look like we just
Because
hanging
y'all
out.
used to this.
It's episode
just hanging
74.
out, bro.
We
I've never been on
pros.
camera.
You just hanging out
you
with
ain't
us,
on
though.
camera waiting and recording.
Is
this.
you
We
with the
just
gang or
talking- We
not?
just doing audio.
Who's
Throw,
gay?
throw up the alien gang. Is you with
We
the gang
just
or not?
hanging out, bro.
That's the alien
We're just
gang.
having a conversation.
Like Tyrone Woodley's feet.
Oh wow!
That's a fact, buddy. That's a fact.
That's some funny shit right there.
Hey man, that nigga turned into the meme across the world last
Oh my
night,
God,
24
this
hours
nigga's
ago.
fucked up.
All right,
Start us with talk about.
All right.
Start
Let's
us
go.
with talk about.
Dang, Steelers got another field goal that fast.
Who's up?
Steelers 19-13.
Let's go.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome to We're the Weird Ones podcast, episode 74.
74.
We got,
74.
I go by the name of Keenan. We got Johnny in the building.
What it do?
We got Lindari in the building.
Present.
We got Chris in the building.
Yo.
And we got Derek.
You gotta do better.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You gotta introduce this man, special guest. Then you gotta hit the
so
applause.
You want to give him the drink champs?
Special
Yes,
guest,
and the applause.
Oakland fan.
Extremely
All right,
weird.
And our special guest.
Oakland fan.
Now, when you talk about a motherfucking dummy,
Come on, bro. You can't
legendary-
embarrass the man.
this man ran into a screen door.
That's a fact. That's
true
That's
shit.
a fact.
That is true.
That's a fact.
This man,
No, we all got a pass though. So
That is
this
true.
man fell on his ass and his hearing stopped working.
Also
did.
a fact.
At a turkey bowl that we won again.
We
Also a
got
fact.
Derek Ewing in the building.
Round of applause.
What up? What up? What up, y'all?
that
That
sounded
sounded
natural.
pretty
I like
natural
that.
right there. Okay.
You got your radio voice on.
How's everybody feeling tonight?
Doing well.
Oh, today.
Blessed.
Feeling good.
Tonight, this morning, whatever time you're receiving this, how are y'all
The
feeling?
blinds are closed, so we don't know.
We really don't.
It's so much sunlight popping through.
Touche. How
I've
you
been
doing,
drinking
man?
mimosas all morning.
I think I'm a vampire.
I'm okay.
Mimosas?
man.
You have
How
mimosas
you-
today? I love mimosas.
I love mimosas.
Isn't mimosas like a girl drink though in the morning?
Hold the
No,
fuck
it's
on.
not.
Wait,
Hold on.
wait.
Hold up.
Is
I'm
that a
looking at
topic?
you,
Is that
Keenan.
the first topic?
Mimosas is not a girl drink.
I love
We drink that
mimosas.
every
I like
morning in
mimosas,
Mexico.
too.
Yes, I had
Everyone
mimosas
in
this
Mexico.
morning.
That's what I'm saying. We need to brunch
What
more.
kind of champagne?
Oh, it was just like some.
Try some Andre.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah,
Andre.
Yeah, probably some
Andre,
Andre. You ain't gotta go too crazy on the mimosas though. You ain't gotta get the
it's gotta be a
expensive
little,
stuff.
little
You
bubbly.
It's
I ain't
just
gonna
to get
front
you
down
going.
pretty
A
good.
little bubbly.
This
Motherfucker. Yo, Keenan, what was you saying? How was your week been, man?
It was troubling.
your week was
Yeah,
troubling.
I lost an AirPod, bro.
Okay.
That is troubling, bro. I don't know, dude. I've lost my set somewhere around my house and was losing.
Do you know
it.
what the crazy part is? I went looking for it because I went to another job site and I look at my map because I noticed it's just one in my case. And I'm like, what the fuck is the other one? It's at the other job site. And I get back there.
It's probably under the dirt, bro.
Yeah, it hurts.
God, dog. God, dog.
Just buy another one.
You can't buy one though.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Fuck Apple.
Hey man,
Okay.
watch it.
I got to get them though.
I'm gonna try to look out for you though. I gotta see. I see what I
Yeah,
can do.
bro.
for
Hey,
you.
bro, got you, man.
I'm gonna
Bro
see what I
got
can
you.
do for you.
Got to get them.
I got some $15.
You gotta thank my wife
no,
if this
no,
work
no.
though. If this work, you gotta thank the missus because she washed these
Okay.
and one of them don't work. But one
Hopefully
of them
it's the
still
right
do.
one.
Yeah, one of
Hopefully
them
it's the
do.
right one.
One
But
of them still
you just don't
do.
understand, bro. Like the spatial audio, the noise cancellation of these joints.
You can stop that right there.
Fucking,
Like, when you
it's
start talking
amazing.
about
It
is
changes.
amazing.
It
Spatial
changes,
audio is good.
it changes the way music sounds, bro.
Yes,
It
sir.
makes it great.
All right.
You just gotta
Maybe.
understand.
Y'all being
Are we geeking out a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
That's
spatial
fine.
audio. Fuck that.
So I asked Johnny about his week or weekend.
Johnny, how was your week?
He's got some information.
My week was cool.
Did something? Was you blown away this week?
Blown away. I don't know if that's the
It
term.
was windy.
Oh, facts, bro. My goal was blown away. God, dog. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I was praying for you little people.
Oh shit! So look, check it. We on the
Being my
job
voice.
site, and we tell this OG, he's doing the traffic control. Like, yo, this wind is crazy out here. Be careful. I got you, youngster. I got you. Man, we get back out there. This wind come through. All you hear is, God damn it! Fucking hard this way. The traffic control went that way. He was fucked up.
That's crazy, bro.
I yelled down to him and said, hey, boy, put some rocks in your pocket.
For real. For real. You gonna get you next, my man.
Is a little dude?
No, it was an OG, bro.
Was even little though.
No, he was like an older version of Lindari.
Really?
So he was yoked.
So he was
Short and fat.
every bit of 300. Is
Every
he
bit.
300?
Wait, hold up. Wait.
I'm not 300.
Linda ain't no thing.
I
You
hold
th-
you down,
are you in
bro.
the 300 club?
No, what?
Oh.
I weigh like 248.
Oh, okay.
I'm more.
I can't wait till the combine.
You mean tell me I'm heavier than you?
Are you wearing
You're
a
clearly heavier than me. So.
Are you wearing a heavy
That's a
shirt
fact.
today?
A heavy shirt? No,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
shirt.
okay. Just asking.
You know what? Hey, when the combine come,
Just maroonish burgundy isn't
I
your
don't even
color,
know what
man.
color that is, bro. I have no idea what color
It makes
is.
you look bigger than you are because it
I
makes
had
you
a
look
mimosa breakfast. I
325.
just get up and put on this shirt. I was already late because I was
Okay.
drinking shooting
Like-
pool all night.
It's
My
like
nigga-
a mix of like brown.
And
This
red.
is like a.
It's like
It's like when you mix the crayons together, get that weird one.
No, this
That's
is,
that one. Yeah, that pink color.
It's
Mix
like
the
a good
crayons
burgundy
together.
sauce color, I guess.
It's like
Burgundy
faded.
sauce?
Like barbecue
A
sauce.
burgundy sauce. Like we did some burgundy beef ribs. Or
Okay.
something. I don't know.
I'm like, it looks
beef
like it's
ribs.
Beef short ribs.
too short, my
Burgundy
brother.
beef.
We talking about clothes? Can we do a sock check?
I got on black socks
I just
today.
wore
I'm
white
ashy
ankle
though.
socks.
I'm gonna
Come on,
keep
man.
them
Let's see
down.
what you got.
The only person that be trashy.
We got him.
You though.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
I'm light skinned, so I don't.
You got the LeBron socks
We
today?
got him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Where did you get those? Those are nice.
You're the only person that would say that, bro.
We got
Like,
a sock check.
nobody else is like,
got the
yeah, them
LeBron
socks
socks.
is killing them.
I ain't saying
Lindari, you see them?
But they don't match what you got on.
I'm
They
just,
match
do.
the
I got the
shoes.
LeBrons, the Buzz Lightyear joints.
Okay. Well,
He matched the shoes. I
match
see
the
where he
shoes,
was
man.
going with that.
Come on, man.
That's better.
Respect
That's
the
better
hustle.
than what you was doing a few weeks ago.
Come on.
why
Hey,
you looking
man.
at me like I care?
Come on.
he has on
I wear no socks a lot of times. I'm
That's
fucking
a
You're not
fact.
wearing socks right now. Your feet stink.
purple and
That's
green.
awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not.
my new
Purple
inside.
and green shoes on the 49er hat.
Come on.
The
man.
dude's
I'm
a
not talking about
traitor.
that.
Throws off the whole fit.
Last week he's faithful to the Bay with his New York hat.
Come on.
I'm telling you, dude's a traitor. You want to see your face is going to testify against you?
That one.
Right there.
Came from the air pistol?
You didn't help your case, bro.
Hey,
Or the
what's,
two piece of the biscuit.
what's your go-to? Are you pistols guy or you thumbs up? What's
I'm
your
one.
go-to?
I'm the
You
one.
won.
I'm
Okay.
the
You the
pointer.
pointer.
I'm
You
the
the
pointer.
pointer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What's your go-to, Lindari? We'll say, hey, Lindari, what's up?
We seen it in that picture.
I'm black, so I can do, you know.
You give me
Oh,
the head
that
bob.
was
you
up.
get-
Okay.
yeah.
Heads up.
No, you didn't give that to just people though, right?
But I do the heads up too. Is that pulling my black card?
You don't have a
said it
black
again.
card.
He said it again.
Damn it, Chris.
That's
Nah,
twice.
if it's somebody you know, I don't know. Like you see him across the highway.
Nah, somebody even I don't know. Nah, no, my bad. I think we were talking about for pictures though, because I'm the pointer in pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most of the time I got a drink in my hand. So it's just
Okay,
like,
so if I walk
cheers.
in to the Sprint Center and I see you up there, what's your reaction? Is it,
You?
yeah, is it?
I'm like my nigga.
With the piece.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
But that's like a piece with the thumb extended.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if I'm
the
gang
thumb,
gang right there or not,
like
but
the
I'm like my
dinosaur.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the intro was
The
up.
scissors.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I'm like, what's
Cri-
up? Where's
cripple
the
fingers.
bitch?
Yeah.
What up, boy?
But like, say it's like the random guy. Like, say I'm at work and the random black guy walk by me.
Oh,
you gotta
what's
give him
up?
the proverbial
Okay,
head bob.
yeah.
Like, what's up?
It's good. Like,
Fam.
Wait.
That's
Do
a
you give-
universal
Do you
greeting.
give the my nigga? Or you give keep going.
Nah, you get that to the white people.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You get it down to the white people.
hey, John.
But the headline is like a general.
I had
like a
somebody call
universal
me on the
greeting.
head bob once at work. I was in Omaha for a training, and it was after class. We were at this taco place, and this black dude walked by in a Nipsey shirt, and I saw his shirt. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I gave him the head bob, but there's a little white girl sitting across from me. She was like, I think that's cool how you gave him the proverbial head bob. I was like, what you know about the proverbial head bob?
I'm woke.
She like niggas.
Yeah, she like niggas. She was like, and then she realized she kind of went into it like, Nipsey Hussle was my guy. I like listening to his music, blah, blah, blah. So you think I gave him that head bob because he had on a Nipsey shirt? I'm like, no.
So what if he had on like Paul McCartney or
I still would have
something?
gave him the head bob.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a universal greeting.
Because when you be in them environments, bro, when I'm at work, especially, it be like just me, and then there's a bunch of you.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of Christians running around.
Yeah. So when I see somebody that look like me, it be like, how'd you get here? You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them the head bob. Like, we here together, baby.
That's what I
It
used
means
to
so
do.
much.
That's why I used to do when I
you
worked
gotta
up
know
north.
that y'all union, because if it come down to it,
Yeah.
you gotta
It's
know
not
who
your
you
bad,
ride with.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Derek, what's your go-to? Do you throw a Crip?
It depends on who I'm around with.
Okay.
You ain't
Wait,
no fucking
what?
Crip. What are you
Yes,
talking
sir.
about?
13 years, buddy.
Bro, ain't
Did
you
they jump you in?
How old are you?
Nigga almost 40.
This nigga got jumped in when he was 26.
I was put on. I was put on at 13.
You was
nigga.
put on by the fam, okay?
I was put on at 13.
Go on, tell. Continue. Let him tell his story.
Nigga, light skinned niggas ain't no bitches.
I was
nigga.
put on.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You was put on at 13.
Yes, sir.
And then what have you
What
done
they
since
do?
you been put on?
You ain't got
Well,
no blue
shit,
on
I'm
today.
I'm almost 40, nigga.
What's the
I'm
crippiest
chill.
thing you've done?
No,
Crippiest thing I did. The crippiest, nigga. Wow. I had the blue straws on my shoes back in the day.
That's what count?
That's the
The
crippiest
straws.
thing you've
The
done?
straws.
You gotta
You ain't
wear
did no
like,
missions
blue
or nothing?
straws, nigga. And you
Hold
got
on.
the bandana in your pocket, nigga.
But you listen to Game,
talking
though.
felonies.
Nigga, when did
That's
the game
true.
come out? Not 2005.
But
nigga.
you listen
I
to
was in my
Game.
late 30s. I was in like, how old was I in 2005?
Talking to the mic.
You was not in your late 30s.
I was not in my late 30s. How old was I in 2005?
Probably your mid 20s.
No.
2005, bro. You're like 24.
25.
No, he had
No,
to be
like
22.
23.
22,
No, I
23.
was born 82.
I was 18. So you're 4 years older than me. Do the math. Never mind.
Wait,
Shut
what
up,
year did
kid.
you come out, Derek?
Don't
What year
do
you come out?
that.
He was 22.
2000? So you was like 18 when you graduated, so add 5 years to that.
23.
I was 13.
Okay,
Bro,
so
next
hold on.
topic.
Put on.
Hold
Next
on.
topic.
We need you to like, comment, subscribe to the video on YouTube.
Straight up, we're gonna put this crip on you. Straight up.
I mean, I'm a nigga.
On hood.
I'm an oldie
Okay.
nigga. I don't do that
Anyways.
shit no more.
Johnny, you had an instance happen to you. I want you to tell the
Damn.
story. I thought it was pretty
I
funny.
hate telling, just keep telling these stories, but
Yeah.
living out here in this neighborhood is nuts, bro. So last night, I'm down here, where we record, just laying on the couch watching Black Panther, enjoying a Saturday night alone. My kids and the wife are gone.
RP.
It's like
RP.
7:30, 8 o'clock. I hear boom, 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 boom on the door.
Grab
I'm
your
like,
shit.
fam, no, I didn't. I'm in the good neighborhood. I ain't worried about it like that.
That's
You
how
know
they.
what I'm
That's
saying?
how they started.
This is neighborhood of white
I ain't
collar
worried about it
crime.
like that, but I still got my hood antics though. So I'm like, I ain't expecting no company. I ain't going to answer the door. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you do that?
Yeah, all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like you knock on my door and I ain't expecting no company. I'm not
Facts.
going. You better call before you show up
What
to
you
my
scared
crib.
of?
I'm not scared of nothing. You at the wrong house.
Was you scared?
Nah, I'm chilling. Like
sounded scared.
T'Challa just got thrown off the cliff, fam. I'm chilling.
Oh, you was crying.
I'm chilling. No, crying.
That was a Simba moment.
So,
Did your hair stand up?
no. So
Spidey senses tingle.
I'm sitting here chilling, like, somebody knock on the door, they'll go away. And all of a sudden I hear, "We wish you a Merry Christmas."
Did you go upstairs there?
Damn, I'm like, what is going on up here?
Y'all didn't get that last year? You didn't get
No,
carolers
I did
last
not get that last
You
year.
had carolers.
Fam, we had real life carolers outside our house.
I didn't know they still did that.
What'd you
bro.
do? Watch it on your ring?
No, my ring is dead. I need to charge it. Bro, I went upstairs. And I'm like,
Oh,
these people singing outside. So I go up the stairs, open the door. They set a karaoke machine on the porch in front of the door. And it's like 15 people out in my yard.
15?
It's like,
You
okay.
had a whole choir out there.
Fam. So I believe it was my neighbors next door.
Yeah.
It was 4 adults, 4 adult women, and all their kids outside the front yard with karaoke mics.
So 4.
Getting it in.
Let's
10
just
is a good number.
let's address the elephant in the room. Were they white?
You know they were white. Ain't
Okay.
no black
Bro, he's
people.
the
Bro,
only-
what?
So
I'm
you
not.
that neighbor, they try to do
on this
something
block.
nice.
On this
You don't
block,
open
right?
the door.
Yes.
On this block.
Yes. Huh? I did open the door though. Once I realized what was going on, I went up there and checked it out. I opened the door, and then I was like, "Do I say thank you?"
How
they get done?
How did you feel when they were done?
I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
What was you doing while they were saying? Was you like the awkward smile, or was you just
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
I opened the door. So I opened the door, the first door. Our storm door is all glass. So as soon as I open the door, it just start fogging up because it's hot in here. So then I had to open the door and go outside.
My niggas outside like,
I go outside. I'm like, oh man, me though.
Oh man,
I'm about to say, yeah, me though. I'm like, yeah, okay.
oh, you
thanks,
guys.
buddy.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
You're the best.
And like, Merry Christmas. I'm
I
like, Merry
appreciate
Christmas to all of y'all too.
He brought the hand up to all of y'all.
All of y'all too.
That nigga struggling in this suburban day.
Thank you all.
So then, they all start waving by. They were walking off. And then one of the little girls ran up the stairs to get the speaker. But before she got to the top, she gave me the thumbs up. And I was like,
You hit her back with
I hit her back with the thumbs up.
Nigga don't know how to.
Oh, now that's what you see in movies, bro.
Hey, I'm like, living out
That's
here is
funny.
crazy,
That's
bro.
funny. It's not crazy. Just you got to get used to
I
that.
think so. It's stuff that I don't expect because where I grew up, ain't nobody knocking on nobody's door singing Merry
Facts.
Christmas. You feel
I
me?
mean, we don't
I
get
think
the
you're supposed
Carolyn.
to join them.
I was supposed to go out there and sing.
I think so. At the next house, you're supposed to join the party.
Oh, that's what they do.
What?
I'm not
Nah,
sure, but I just feel like
fam.
that might have been a thing to do.
Damn! I closed my door and locked the door.
You going in again?
Yeah, man.
What?
Oh man, this nigga gonna spend the night.
Oh,
He not.
Let's
Yeah.
get let's
He
get these
definitely not.
topics out the way
Started,
before
man.
Derek loses consciousness.
before he sleep, he gonna sleep on the first ever sleep on the pod.
First topic, we're gonna talk about this married couple sleeping in separate rooms. Basically, she has a video on TikTok.
We gonna cut to that video now.
Video now.
Can we talk about the fact that getting married means you have to share a room with someone for the rest of your life?
So I used to worry about this all the time. I shared a room with my sister until 6th grade. And then once I got my own room, I was like, never again. But then I grew up and I did meet someone who I wanted to marry. But having my own space is so important to my mental health. So I didn't really know what to do. And we worked it out. This is my room. I call it my office if I want to sound grown up or I don't want to explain myself to someone, but it's totally my room. I keep all my clothes in here. I have 2 closets. I have a bed where I can take naps or I could sleep there. It folds out to a queen because sometimes you just want to sleep alone. A place to do work, a little like loungy corner that I'm working on. And then this house is super random because both the rooms upstairs have sinks in the room, but I kind of love it because then I have like a little get ready area.
And we're back.
Absolutely.
But no, she got
we're
this
gonna do
video.
that. Okay.
Basically, she used to share a room with her sister, through her childhood. So that, I guess she said that fucked her up a little bit or she feels some type of way. So she swore she would never do it again, but then she met someone she wanted to marry. And they came to an agreement to where she has a separate room in the house. She says she calls it her like work room or whatever people ask, but basically it's a separate room. Thoughts?
Keenan.
Go.
So she got like a woman man cave.
Not a man cave.
Like
It's a woman-
It's a whole bedroom.
Yeah,
like she
a woman
sleeps in there,
bedroom.
like a full on bedroom, and don't.
Full on bedroom. Bed. It's got like a little sink in there and stuff.
They showed
all her
it?
clothes are in there. They're
On
not
the video?
in the other room.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
She
that's
keep her
crazy.
clothes in that closet in there. It's basically like she lived there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Very.
I just don't. My question would be: do you ever sleep in your husband's room?
Yeah,
So
She might go on there, shag him, and then go back to her room.
That's weird.
in the
That
video,
is extremely weird.
she did say that she sleeps in there sometime and the bed folds out into a queen in case she wants to sleep alone sometime. Which I thought was like, that's pretty strange. Why get married if you're doing shit like that?
Right. I feel
Because she's young. She's not like an old
I
person.
feel that's what you know. What that's good you say that because I was gonna say that I know not even that old, but I know an older couple that does that, like our parents' age couple,
So a separate room.
and they've been doing this for the past 10 years.
Is
They
that just-
have a house. They have a really nice house, but the mom sleeps in a separate room than the dad.
Is that just to keep the marriage going?
I don't even know the reason they do it. I just know that they do it.
I know
When I
somebody
first
like that
heard
too,
it,
but
when
I
I first
think-
heard about it, I thought it was crazy.
That is extremely crazy. Like, so it's like the husband has to get permission to go in there and sleep with her.
You think she got a lock on her door?
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, most doors got a look. I mean, it ain't the hard like, but you can put a quarter in there and turn it. But it's a lock.
Is that invasion of privacy? If you breaking into her room?
It's in her room if it's
That sounds
y'all
like
house.
role playing.
Who paid the rent or the mortgage?
I would assume they have
So
a
it
joint
ain't-
account.
It
They're
ain't-
married.
It ain't invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
This is weird though.
That is weird.
All right,
Because,
let's take it to the married people here.
yeah.
Would you do this?
The only time I sleep in a separate room is when I'm sick.
Okay, that makes sense though. You don't want to get her sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm right behind you.
Hold up now. Why can't she sleep on the couch if you sick?
She can go, but you know, I feel like
He buried a burden, bro.
I'll go if I'm sick. I'll go to the basement.
The basement.
Yeah,
All the way.
I got video
That's
games
full-
and TV down
That's
there.
full love and respect right there. I feel that, Keenan.
We both about to be sick.
Oh no.
No, you just
Hell no.
Okay, okay. Let me put it. I will say this though: if wifey's sick or if I'm sick, we still sleep in the same bed.
You put a pillow between y'all.
No, we still sleep in the same bed like normal. But if it's the C word,
19, nigga.
and we've been lucky enough not to have that or experience that. But in that scenario, maybe we would sleep in different spots. But if it's just a cold, first of all, I got like A1 T cells. I hardly ever get sick.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I feel that.
you sick? Go ahead, do your thing. Put your tissue and do your.
But you're in the same house. What if
Unbreakable.
you're in the same house passing each
Yeah,
other
I'm
all
inhaling
day?
germs all day anyway.
What does it matter? You sleeping separate? You passing each other all day in the
Ever
house?
since COVID, I've been kind of quarantining. If I don't feel anything or we feel anything, we'll separate.
Yeah, see, I haven't.
Just for a little bit.
We
just
don't
to make
really
sure.
do that.
It's
If
kinda
if she gets sick, I mean, plus
But it
you,
ain't-
you got a California king, so you got a little bit. Well, it's the same size,
I got
just
a king,
longer.
just a king.
You got a king. Okay, so you feel me,
Nigga,
bro? We be
speaking
so
of king,
far away. I be
speaking of-
like, you
speaking-
ain't coming over here.
Did y'all see T.I. and Quavo's little deluxe king beds?
No.
They're like super huge, bro. It looks like four
I
kings.
saw T.I.'s. I don't know. I mean,
It look like 4 king beds put together, bro.
That's too much space.
It's like you see T.I. like in the middle, like he looks like a little ass kid
That's-
in the middle of
he
this
is
big
a
ass
little
bed.
dude though.
Yeah,
He
I
walk
mean,
with the
true.
straight back, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
'cause-
small.
Because I'm a cuddler though.
You what?
I'm a cuddler.
When you sleep?
bro, I
Yeah.
thought you said something else.
I got a cuddle.
You thought he said he was
You
a
know what,
cuddler?
Chris? You went too fucking far.
I thought he said he was a
You thought he said he was a color? Okay, you said you a what?
I thought you thought cuckoo.
No, a color. Okay, wait. You wait.
man.
Nah, I ain't gonna say her name, even though we've said it multiple times. You cuddle when you sleep?
Yeah, I'm
Every
a cuddler.
night?
Yeah.
I get hot. Get the fuck
See,
out.
that is
Wait a minute, what's wrong
crazy.
cuddling with your shorty?
No, there's nothing wrong with cuddling with
Hold
y'all.
on. You the big spoon or a little spoon?
Do y'all switch roles?
That's inside information.
Bro, you better not ever let her be the big spoon.
Oh God, bro.
My nigga Chris be like,
He be like, hold me.
It's been a
Let's get
long
back
day.
on track.
Let me tell you about work. It's been a long day.
So this woman that was talking about it, she's got a separate room basically because it's not like, you know, what y'all saying somebody's sick. It's just that I shared a room as a little girl. I didn't like it. I got some leftover feelings about it. So I need my own space right now.
But it's kinda
Even
different,
though I want to
though.
be married. I want my own space too.
I feel.
it's different.
Don't get married.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
I understand.
You ain't that drunk.
I understand having like a man
I'm somewhat
cave
coherent.
That's what
to
I'm saying.
where you're separate.
Or she could even have what do they call it? The she shed?
Queen's
Yeah,
quarters.
the she shed.
You need sometimes apart. Let me miss you. You know, I want to miss you. You know.
I'm cool.
we don't-
You can have a she shed, but sleeping in a whole separate bedroom is just a little bit weird to me.
I think I heard about some Nicolas Cage had some situation like that before.
Where he sleeps in a separate room than his
Yeah,
wife.
him and his wife had I don't know which wife it was, but I think he had
Which wife it was? Okay. How many of them things he done have?
Nigga player out here.
Was a Ghost Rider. He was like, "Let's ride."
What the hell was that, Chris?
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
Is it Derek or
That's the
Chris?
gift. Y'all don't use that gift. He's like, "Let's ride."
Amplified, bro.
All right.
We're on the same couch, so I guess
All right. But yeah.
You
I
on my
feel like
couch,
this
bro.
story is,
I'm on your couch.
me personally, I don't think I could do this. Because basically, I feel like we in a separate relationship in the same house.
Yeah,
True.
Exactly.
True.
Could I have a side piece? If I can have a side
You
piece,
could
I'd
have
be
a-
in for this.
But you could have a whole side piece if you sleep in another room. Like, hey, sleep
why
in the
you
back
can have a
door.
side
Sneak
piece
in the
if you
back
like,
door.
But you'd be like, she go to sleep at
Different
10.
woman.
Yeah, that's weird.
Technically, like if we're not sleeping in the same bed at night, are you really my wife?
That's what I feel.
That's what I'm saying.
feel the same
Because
way.
you gotta
friends.
bless the marital bed when you know.
You gotta
Okay, Pastor.
You have to consummate the
Okay,
relationship. You gotta be in the
Plus, in the
same
middle of
room.
the night, you gotta be right there.
I'm gonna bless you in the middle of the night.
well, you
Right.
have to. Please bless
You gotta
Hey.
be a pussy crook, nigga.
Oh my god.
What? A thief in the night?
Oh my god.
Nigga, Prince said,
Sound like a rapist to me.
When that tongue get
nigga,
loose?
she's not
that tongue get
Nigga,
loose.
she's not. Nigga, she ain't. That's the best when she's not expecting it. Cause she's.
That's rape.
No, it's not, bro.
That's rape.
You lay in the bed with your shorty.
Are you doing the tap first?
What?
Are you tapping her first? Like,
Tapping with what?
Are you just like leaning up close?
Are you like?
I'm gonna start kissing on her.
Are
and
you
then
tapping with the
so you
helmet?
just going in?
I'm going in, nigga. She gonna start pulling her pants off.
Okay.
Talking, what you doing, bitch? You know what I'm doing.
Okay, CLB, certified lover boy.
Hey,
He ain't lying.
We do not
Condone.
refer to women as
This is not.
bees.
I'm sorry. I'm
We do not
rookie.
refer to women as
But hold
bees.
on,
I'm
he's
like,
talking
babe.
about a situation where it'd be his wife.
If it's your
Facts.
wife,
The
yeah.
views of Derek are
That's-
not the views of this podcast.
There you go.
You've called plenty. Never mind.
Linda.
My views are not the views of this podcast either.
But if you're married and y'all sleep, she's gonna ask you what you're doing, and she's gonna start pulling her pants off. She already know what time it is. It's time to
Okay.
go to Pound Town.
Okay.
Is he lying?
I don't know if he's lying or not, but
He ain't lying.
They say,
Married
you
people
know
be
what?
sleep.
People will never lie.
Married
Drunken
people be
children.
sleep.
Married people, we be
Married
tired.
people be sleep,
Married
fam.
people be
I've been
sleep.
engaged, and that shit works.
I'll take a nap and roll over.
married people, I be sleep, man. I ain't
Like
gonna hold you.
everybody got to sleep.
Yeah, I be sleep.
But last
These
time
kids-
I checked, y'all have kids, so y'all wasn't sleeping.
These
all the
kids
time.
is the reason I'm sleep.
I got one. Hey, I got one. So I'm.
So put a bow in this thing. You not for that shit, Johnny? Chris, are you for this
Nah.
No.
Hell no.
shit? Derek, are you for this?
For what?
I'm all
Sleeping in
with.
separate rooms.
I want you to
No,
be the last
I'm
thing
not
I see
for
and
it.
the first thing I see.
By that
Oh.
shit.
exactly.
I
Queen,
don't know
love
if
that.
I'm gonna subscribe to
creepy,
that,
though.
but I hear you though.
I'm
not saying it's wrong or
But
right.
is it true though?
I'm
She's
digging
the
what you-
she's the first thing I see for sure.
Yeah.
Because she wakes me up in the morning.
And it's the last thing you see.
Nah, last thing
Facts.
you
Most
see,
of the time, the last thing I see is like my
The
computer
PlayStation.
You
monitor.
see her silhouette, bro.
That's
I'm
a
with
fact.
Keenan.
That's a fact.
You not sleeping down here?
You'd be surprised.
Oh shit.
I'm with Keenan.
Here lately, I fell asleep here.
So
on
nigga,
the
you've been the one in the other room.
unintentionally though. But I always get up and go to the bed.
Like 3 in the morning when your feet
Yes.
get cold.
Bro, when I go, I'm with Keenan. That your wifey should be the first and the last. The first person you see.
How do
to
you
sleep.
know?
I've been engaged, nigga.
That don't count. That's
Yes,
just
it does. It's
that's just a
close.
little bit more important
That's
than
a-
a
that's a
girlfriend.
trial.
This shit against
Nigga,
you,
being
Derek.
engaged at the free throw line.
That's just a
bro.
little bit more
pre-run.
important than a girlfriend.
that's a pre-roll.
Being engaged.
That's a
You at the
pre-run.
free throw line. Nigga. You ain't won the championship.
Wait,
yet.
so what
You
is
got the
married?
ring.
If being engaged is the free throw line, what is married?
Marriage is the championship.
This boy want to be married so bad.
Hey, I ain't gonna front, nigga. I do want a wife, man. Shit, I'm
Okay.
about to be 40, man.
But he can want that.
No, I'm not. I don't hate on nobody that wants. I actually encourage
Misery loves
people.
company.
I don't want to be
So
42.
Chris,
I encourage people to want. wives.
you brought this guy on here so he can campaign for a woman.
Hey, we got some.
Hey,
Is that what
I'm
this
not-
man on here
Hey,
for?
throw your ad out there.
We
So
got
I
some
can add
followers,
you.
bro. You
We
might be able to
do.
catch you some.
Nigga, I'm not trying to be on no
Throw the
Derek
fishing
of love,
rod out
nigga.
there, bro.
I am not trying to have no love show,
Nah,
nigga, like
nah.
Ray J of love and
For
shit.
real though, I do. now
for
that you
real,
say
like,
that.
dude.
Bro, shut up.
Did this drunk really just start making a drink?
Where the ice at?
Upstairs,
Why'd you put the ice in?
This is horrible.
bro. What are you doing?
I was about to
You're breaking all pod protocols right now.
I am. I done got up before from the pod.
To get alcohol?
Yeah.
No.
And to go pee.
All right, man. Keep it rolling, man.
Ah, dog. Start the
God
next
damn it,
topic.
Chris.
We're
What
gonna
are
get
we
Derek
doing
and
out
Wyatt. Chris,
here?
we're gonna get you a little.
Bro,
ice
it's
cream
so
for
many
dinner.
more people that could talk. Like, you act like this is a one-person podcast.
Nah, it was important. It was an important moment. You fucked it up.
I said,
Not even about the talk.
Look at this alcoholic. Look at this alcoholic.
He got the drink. He got the.
what's up, gang?
You need a meeting.
Chris put a shit out like, what's up?
What's up, gang?
man, let's
I don't
go.
know what happened right here.
Hey,
took a
Alien
turn.
gang, that's what I'm on.
All right, let's move on. We're gonna talk about this trucker in Denver. He got a 110-year sentence for a wreck that happened in 2019.
I need you to explain this a little bit more because I've only seen it on social media.
This trucker was driving a truck of lumber, like 2x4s and whatnot. He's coming down I-70 in Denver. Apparently, that's coming down from the mountains.
We got
His brakes went out. His brakes went out. He ran into some traffic that was already backed up from a wreck at 85 miles an hour.
It's like one drink.
He hit him, fiery crash. 4 people died.
This was only like one drink.
Damn. You can't share that with shit.
I can't deal with y'all. Man. I can't deal with you. We just talking about this pre-pod, and you over here. Goddamn, it's only one drink.
I mean, it looks small. I know it's that small.
That's what she said.
Wow. Stop fucking around, man.
All right. So my question is, in this story, why are they charging him with all these years?
So basically what it was, the way the Denver law is written is if you get convicted of these certain crimes, they consider them in a certain category. So they say the sentence have to be consecutive. So you got to do 10, 10, 10.
Yeah. So, all right. But what I'm trying to figure out, if it was are they saying he was negligent or what?
So he got convicted of they said he was negligent because when he was coming down the hill, there were some truck runaway ramps.
Okay.
That they said he could have used, but he didn't use them. Okay. So I guess he passed. One story said one truck, which is on video for sure. He passed one, but they also said he passed 2 of them. Truck runaway ramps that he could have used. Okay. He didn't use them, so they saying that was negligence and shit like that.
Okay. Because that's what I didn't know why he got these years for an accident.
Yeah, so they said he was negligent. He wasn't drunk. He passed all the drug tests, the alcohol tests, all the chemical tests. So they do know for sure that this was an accident. The brakes went out. It was a legit accident. But they're saying is you were negligent because you could have took the runoff ramp and some shit like that. So they tried to offer him a plea, or at least the prosecutor said she tried to offer him a plea. He didn't take the plea because he felt like, I'm innocent. I didn't, it was an accident. Like, you saying I'm a murderer. I'm not a murderer. It was an accident. So when he went to court, the way the laws are set up, they say if you get convicted of this, you got to do the sentence, consecutive? Yeah. And then if you get convicted of this, you got to do
they're not concurrent.
They're not concurrent. So he got convicted of, it was 4 charges of manslaughter or something like that.
It had to be 40 years apiece.
So it was between 10 and 30 years for each charge. And the judge said, I'm going to give you 10 apiece. I don't like this, but the law says I have to do it. So that's 40 off the back. Then you get convicted of these negligence charges, and it's 5 to something. I don't like this. I'm going to do the minimum, but it's 5 off the back for each of those. So now you got another 20 or some shit like that. And all his charges just kept adding up like that. And the judge is like, I don't like it, but the law say this is the minimum sentence, and I got to make them consecutive. So,
can't the judge make a judgment call and not?
No, the judge cannot. He has to go by what the law says.
Shit.
So the judge
He's trying to make an addendum to the law.
Man, something, bro. He could have just took away his CDL or some shit.
No, the judge said that. He said, I don't like having to do this, but I don't have my hands are tied because of the law. But basically, here's your sentence. It's 110 years. So now people are protesting. Over 3 million people have signed a petition because they said it's just cruel and it's basically out of whack. The governor of Colorado says, I've been paying attention to it, but the guy hasn't applied for clemency or anything like that. And his lawyer's saying they're going to appeal it, but they can't really appeal certain parts of it. They can only appeal and say this is cruel and unusual punishment to do that to somebody. But so right now the guy's got 110 years. He'll probably be in jail at least through the appeal process if that ever goes his way. And people are trying to boycott Colorado and shit.
And did you say if he had kids or a spouse?
It didn't say.
I think
it said it was 28.
Is this a white dude?
No, he's a Mexican guy.
Mexican guy.
So they
what
also
does that
said,
matter? Wow.
I need to know.
They also said they're going to have the federal government come in and investigate the prosecutor because they don't believe that she's been going after white people the same way.
And this was in 2009.
That's why we need to know.
That's why I asked.
In 2019.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I hear stories about people getting a whole bunch of years for something, I just automatically assume that they're not white.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
especially when it's an accident. If somebody is like, it's an accident, you know what I'm saying? It was things that were out of my control. The brakes went out. I know y'all saying I could have hit the off ramp or the whatever they're called.
The runaway
ramps.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you in it, you don't know what that person's thinking. You don't know what
that's true, because when you be in it, you be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
what's a runaway
If you
ramp?
ever ride to Georgia, you go through the
They
Appalachians.
went on my. They went on.
And you end up when you're going downhill, you'll see parts of the highway or the road basically that kind of just run off, and it's for like if trucks lose control, they can just run off the road.
They lose brakes.
But sometimes sure. If they lose their brakes, it's a part of the mountain that's just land so that a semi could run off there and it wouldn't just keep going uncontrollably down this mountain.
And it's filled with like little rock and gravel.
To slow you down.
So when you run into it, it'll like shh and stop.
It slows you down.
Yeah, I've
stop
seen
you.
that.
Yeah.
So this dude missed 2 of those.
Yeah, but like I said, when you in it, you don't know what that person is going through. He's trying to stop this truck somehow. I mean, you can go through all the training you want. I mean, our next story is about somebody who went through a whole bunch of training and still did the wrong thing. You can go through all the training you want. You can do all this stuff. But when you in it, you got 100 million things going through your mind, split second trying to figure stuff out. I understand that. But most of the time, I feel like if you're a minority, you can't have no accidents.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're not, it'd be like, yo, it was a mistake.
So one thing that the story did mention, the guy did say his brakes failed and he tried to downshift to slow down the truck, but he couldn't get it into gear because it was spinning too fast. He was going 85, so he couldn't downshift, and he ended up burning out his gears, and he just kept down the hill.
Damn.
He was going
Freak
85.
accident.
Yeah, 85.
Yeah, right. That was a. Yeah.
He was going 85
it's an accident.
when he hit
accident,
the
but
other
it
cars. He
happens.
was going 85.
Yeah.
My bad.
But yeah, I mean, it's an accident, but at the same time, they're like, yo, people died. You were driving. So I do understand the prosecutor right there.
I do.
Somebody's got to answer for something.
I do, but people die in wrecks all the time.
They do.
And they're not always like, yo, somebody died, so you go to jail. Most of the time, if it's no foul activity going on, you're not drunk, you ain't reckless driving, this, that, and the third.
And that's why it's called an accident.
It's an accident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Insurance take care of whatever, but it's still an accident. It's not you going to jail for this accident. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're trying to avoid it. So yeah.
So I will say, when you go get your Class A, they tell you.
See, that's the other thing I don't know about that.
So I got a Class A, and I know it's different rules when you have a Class A. So like if you go out driving and you get pulled over, it's 0.08. If I go out driving, I get pulled over, it's 0.04. Even though I'm not driving a truck, it's still 0.04.
What's 0.04?
For me to get
alcohol
DUI.
level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like I think it's half or something like that. So it's certain stuff that when you get that Class A, they tell you like, you got this, and now it comes with certain responsibilities. So if you driving that truck and you pass 2 runoff ramps, then by rule they can say you've been negligent because you trained to take that runoff ramp. Just like in our next story that we're going to talk about, when this Kim Porter, she's trained not to pull a taser or a gun when she thinks it's a taser. So it was an accident, but somebody died. You need to be held responsible. And so in this same case, this guy's trained to drive a big rig, and you missed the runoff ramps, which is the whole point. That's really the whole reason he got convicted. Because if he didn't have those runoff ramps right there, then basically you drove a truck, the brakes went out, you got in a wreck. That's that. We might investigate that you do a pre-inspection and make sure your brakes was working, because if you did and they weren't working and you still drove, you're in trouble. Now, if you did a pre-inspection and they were working and they gave out while you were driving, an accident's an accident. But when you had an opportunity to prevent that accident twice and you didn't do it, doesn't matter what was going through your head, because we know you were trained to do this and you didn't do it.
Yeah. So was he like in the outer lane where he could have just straight pulled off, or was he like on the other side where he would have?
I'm trying to think. One of the videos, he might have been a lane over, but at the end of the day, if you're driving a big rig and you lose brakes going downhill, it doesn't matter if it's a car in this lane to my right anyway. I'm probably gonna smash through that car to get on the runway ramp, because otherwise I'm gonna smash in all the cars down the hill.
Yeah.
So I might as well hit one instead of hitting.
He was probably
30.
trying not to get into the wreck going that way, but you ended up fucking everything up.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably, like you said, you don't know what's going through somebody's head,
right?
But it's like a lose-lose situation, because
Like
he probably tried to downshift and get everything right, and then he's like, "Oh, I can't downshift. I already passed one runoff ramp." I don't know what you're thinking when you came to the second one, but just when you go to court and they put that up there, like, "Oh, you could have got off here. You could have got off here. You didn't." It's kind of hard to be like, shit. People who don't drive trucks, they sitting in the jury box. All they see is, well, why didn't you get off? Mm-hmm. And they don't know that you're going to get 110 years until after you've been convicted, and then they read the sentence, Because most people sitting in the jury box, they don't know this law that says they have to be consecutive.
So you think this would have been different if it was a juror full of truck drivers?
No, I mean, so honestly, I think if it was a jury full of truck drivers, they might have still convicted him. I think it would have been different if those jurors knew, hey, if you convict this guy on all these counts, he's going to jail for 110 years. I think people in the jury would have been like, you know what? I think it was an accident, and he probably was at fault a little bit, so he should be held accountable for something. But 110 years? That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
He ain't getting out.
You drunk, bro.
110 years is a lot.
You just jump in the middle of the conversation to say that, huh?
I feel you, bro.
So what's the charge?
It's a bunch of charges.
It was, oh man, I had to pull it up.
Oh,
He got
okay.
charged with like basically killing these people.
Yeah.
Then being negligent driving a truck. And it was like 5 different charges. And that's why people were mad at the prosecutor too, because they were like, basically, because he didn't take your deal that you thought he should have took, you charged him with all these charges because you knew, the prosecutor knows for sure, that if I charge him with these and I prove my case, he's getting 110 years. So as a prosecutor, you got to go in that thing thinking, you know what, if I think you did this, I think you deserve 110 years. Basically what she did. And she released a statement, basically, I stand by it. I had nothing to do with it. The law is the law. We go by the law here, and there's an opportunity for us to review that decision later on if that comes up and shit like that. But to me, that's bullshit.
So anybody here, do you think it's fair that this man got 110 years?
To me,
I don't think so.
To me,
I think that's a little excessive.
To me,
bro.
it's excessive. Yeah,
Yeah, it's extreme.
I understand that he might not have.
But it's
He
by
might not-
law.
He might not have followed protocol, but is it 110
But it's
years?
No, it's
law.
not 110
Right,
years
exactly.
worth.
No, I don't think 110 is right either.
It's not right, but it's by law.
I mean,
Slavery
and-
was a law too, though.
and it's always
I don't
outsiders
condone
looking in. Oh, you could have did this, you could have did that. But like you said, when you're in the heat
That's
of the
what I'm saying.
moment,
That's my biggest thing.
it's hard to make those
It's
kind of
easy
decisions.
to say that you sat through this class, you know what you're supposed to do, and you didn't do it, you guilty.
Yeah.
But I'm like, when you in it, you can know what you're supposed to do 100 times, and you can know it like the back of your hand. But when you in it, it don't play like that.
Right.
Sometimes you be like, hey, and then at the end, it's like I messed up. Hey, you give me 5, 10. Hey, I messed up. I can do that. But 110,
100, I'm
like,
gone
come
for
on,
life.
bro. Like, I'm going.
I'm
like,
gone for life.
I'm out of here
Exactly.
forever for an accident.
And how
Exactly.
are they able to prove that he did a pre-inspection before he drove?
I didn't read all
They
the
probably
facts
got
on
like
That's
a
what I
little
was gonna ask,
checklist,
That's
bro.
what counts.
But that's
what
how.
matters.
That's kind of like with the city, though.
They probably
Like,
got a little checklist.
I do my checklist every time.
yeah, okay.
Wait,
I agree with
you
you,
don't see
King.
the checklist every time?
Yeah, every time it's on the door, I look at it every time.
Now, actually, my group doesn't even require them now.
I mean, it makes sense.
Dude, I'm not
Don't
gonna lie.
require
Whenever
what?
I drive, I check the damn truck.
They don't require. Wait, they don't
we
require
don't
what?
have.
They don't require
That.
vehicle checks.
Yeah.
There's a sticker on the side of the truck.
Yeah,
They require it.
but it's not required from the city. Well, at least from my group anymore.
Why not? You operate it.
They don't ask me for them.
Too much. Do your
Too personal.
Checks. Do your checks. Well, I mean, if you're not driving a big truck, you driving. Just
Well,
like
yeah,
a
I'm driving a pickup.
250.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a 150.
We drive
Matter of
250.
fact,
Like
not
when
even
I
a
drive
250.
boom truck with the fucking
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
trailer.
saying.
and-
That's
and-
true,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, I'm
Do y'all-
saying.
do
Like,
y'all
we
have
still
250s?
driving with regular licenses.
We have 250. We have
Like,
350s.
fam, we're not.
You have
I-
350s?
At
Oh,
one
yeah.
point, I was driving a Honda Ford Focus. I'm not doing a check
Yeah.
every day. My boy.
I mean, that's
Like,
true, but still. But what if you're not checking that and whatever oil's low and your vehicle stops in the middle of the highway and you have a 100-car pile up because
Well,
they
if
ran
I'm
into
in
the
a
back
Ford
of you?
Focus, they gonna probably kill me. So I'm gonna need them to go to jail for 110. You
Or
feel
why don't
me?
you just pull to the side of the road?
So if I'm driving just to work, pick up, I'm probably not checking it. That, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm driving a Class A truck, I'm gonna check it just because I know the
That's
rules say I have to
different.
check it.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Especially because
But
like
you're
if
talking
you
to
get a
regular
ticket,
dudes here. We don't know about all that stuff.
yeah.
Hey, hold
So
on.
this
I ain't
guy-
regular, fam.
All right.
He got a Class A, right? When you drive a truck with a Class A, whatever happens with the truck, the ticket's on you. So I can be driving for We're the Weird Ones podcast, right? I'm driving this truck for us. If I get pulled over and the truck's all fucked up, they say, Lindari, here's your ticket. Well, this ain't my truck. This the Weird Ones podcast truck. Well, you driving it. Here's your ticket.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
with
why
any car though. With that part,
I don't know. Is it?
like if you driving your mom's car and you get pulled over,
That's
then
true.
That's on you.
You still get
So
the
what would
ticket.
have happened? So what would have happened if he just had just merged in traffic and still killed 2-3 people?
One person. If he would have
Yeah.
took out the car
So if he
trying to
took
get
out
over
the car,
there,
getting to that runoff ramp, nothing. I doubt anything would happen. Because now it's
But he's
they
still-
both
but-
an accident, but
But he still life was still lost.
yeah, but life was lost with you trying to prevent further loss of life. I don't
I mean,
know.
to you, I think it sounds
Yeah, I think
fair,
the
but
problem
to
that-
me, I think it still plays out
It's
the
still
same. Like,
life
you still
lost.
kill somebody.
It's still life lost.
Yeah.
I guess that's where I don't know.
It's
This
tough.
one's
Like I said, it's
I
tough.
agree with
But
Johnny.
do you want to lose one life trying to, get off here?
You don't
and
want to
stop
lose
this truck?
none,
Right.
To
Yeah.
be honest,
But sometimes
Anybody.
some things can't be prevented.
So
But in
just
that moment, are
casualty
you
of war.
thinking about one life or, whatever, however?
And he don't know he about to smash 4
Yeah,
people.
that's
or
what I'm
kill 4
saying.
people down the
That's
road.
the thing. Are you clutch or not?
Even if he don't know there's a traffic backup down the road, if you driving a fucking 18-wheeler pulling all this shit going downhill, brakes ain't working. I
Hit
feel
the
like
off.
most
I
people
feel
know
you.
you need
I
to
feel
get that
you.
motherfucker stopped. Whether you take the runaway ramp or you just start swerving and tip the motherfucker over, you can't just keep going downhill at 85.
I can
with no
agree with
brakes.
that. I can
85.
agree
Yeah,
with that.
85 is
That's
crazy.
excessive.
This is one of those situations where I don't think it was any good outcome unless he could safely hit one
Yeah.
of these.
So what would you have done in that instance?
I would have probably just if I could, I would have probably took the runaway ramp.
Blew your horn and then try to get over?
If I blow my horn, cool. If I don't, I'm the bigger truck, so you gonna move or get moved.
I think I'd blow my horn and then try to get over.
it's hard.
Just-
Honestly,
just to
I
draw
can't say
attention
what
to
I would do.
somebody.
I've never been in that position. Honestly, I'm not the best fucking driver, even though I get a Class A. I'm not the best driver. I've
You
been
admit
stuck
to
on the
this.
hill. You said
In your
what?
truck?
You admit to this.
Dude, the railroad knows I'm not the best driver.
Is that why they put you in the office?
No,
People who are terrible drivers as a man.
no, I can drive. But
You're
when you
supposed
driving-
to be
when
a
you
man.
driving the
That's
truck
why
with the
you're not a
boat
man.
truck, man, that shit different.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know nothing about that.
Like I've literally been stuck on the hill. Like try to get in first, roll back. I'm like, okay. I radio the truck behind me. Hey, you need to back up traffic because I'm about to hit somebody. And I was stuck there for probably like 15 minutes, but then I got it.
Touche. Maybe I should try to get me in Class A and see the
It
difference.
ain't always cracked up to be.
I'm not.
But
gonna
I
do
heard it gets you out of tickets a little bit. Like if you speed, the cops be like, I'm not gonna do this to you. I have heard that from.
I don't know.
One of my boys, my boy Wes. My boy Wes
Dude.
got one. What?
Don't say his name, bro.
No, I'm just saying. He was on the highway. I know. And he told me he has a Class A license, and he said there's been multiple times where they look at his license, but like, I'm not gonna do this because you got a Class A, and it's more detriment to you than it is if you had a regular
Let me
license.
tell
is
you
I'm
what you got. What you two got is the best thing to get you out of a ticket. That city badge.
saying. True.
I done got a ticket with the city badge before.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like the Class A, they go a little hard on you.
and I'm white.
The city badge got me
here
out
you
of.
go
When I
again,
worked
shit.
for the city, the city
legit.
badge got me out of several tickets, and even the ones that it didn't get me out of, they were like, you know what, we on the same team, so I ain't gonna say you was going 15 over. I say you was going 5 over.
That's how they doing it.
I'm just saying.
So you part of the thin blue line. You the problem.
Nah.
Y'all the problem.
Our checks
The
come from
water
the
I tell you
department,
what.
baby. Hey, look, the
Fuck the
water
podcast
department, baby.
Podcast over.
Podcast.
Throwing no water.
Next topic.
Look,
Next
water
topic.
drops.
All right, so let's move on. That's a shitty
Water
situation.
drip,
I
really.
hope they get that worked out. The district attorney or whatever it was, fuck you. The governor, fuck you too.
Dang.
Okay, so you really feel like
Yeah.
I said, if you sit around and watch injustice, ain't you just as guilty?
All right, I agree with that. I feel like 110 was too much, so I
Speaking
can
of
ride
which-
with that.
We're gonna talk about
is definitely too much.
Okay, we
man.
moving on now.
Kim Potter up here
Porter.
in Minnesota.
Is it
Minnesota?
Porter or
Porter. I ain't know. I mean, I'm gonna go
Minnesota.
Potter?
He
Okay.
did. He's
Kim
because
Potter.
Johnny said R.I.P. to Diddy's.
Yeah, because he said
ex-wife.
Porter earlier.
I thought that's what he was talking about
Yeah.
too. I
Like,
was
we've been
nigga,
drinking.
he's
Do we gotta be
dead.
100% correct?
You right.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah.
You right.
Damn,
Oh, with all due respect.
I had to do an update too, man. I found out some bad news.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, before this topic,
before
go
we
ahead.
start
Before we
this
start this
topic,
next
okay.
topic, let's talk about this guy,
Apparently, I did not go to my second daughter's.
Mr.
Oh,
Every single
yeah,
one.
we did got a comment on
I did not go to
that.
my
Every
second
single
daughter's
one.
baby shower. Didn't recall that.
So hold on, you put a Sammy. What
she
is it,
said
Sammy
she went-
Sosa and misremembered?
He
Was
went
that Sammy
to,
Sosa?
he went to 3 of them for his first daughter.
Yes,
Or was
I'm
that
not
Mark
a perfect
McGuire?
man.
Misremembered.
I'm not a perfect
You know
man.
what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, man.
You misremembered.
I just want to put that out there so you know I don't lie to the people.
The
I
Alien
I
Gang.
told him he was gonna have to do a retraction for that.
You
When
got to
he
shout
told
out.
me-
Shout out to the Alien Gang. Tell the Alien Gang you love them for lying to him.
I didn't lie to y'all.
I love her.
Is it a lie if I really just misremembered?
Yes.
Yes,
Sammy
dude.
Sosa.
When he
Misremembered's
told
a
me, I
lie.
was like, "That's not true." I had to call my mother, like, "Hey, what happened? Did I miss this?" She said, "I think we had one at her house. I don't remember you being there." I just had to take her word.
Okay.
So I came in here
Mama don't lie.
to address the people.
Okay.
I know why he wasn't
Clear my
there.
soul.
Bruh.
All right.
I don't even know why he's even like acting like this. Like I can tell why he wasn't there.
No, but I did other stuff though.
Why wasn't he?
Because he wasn't. He was.
Yeah.
It was bad terms.
We were on
He's
bad
funny.
terms.
It was bad terms.
Oh, because you was mad. Cause
yes,
coming.
not bro. I wasn't gonna go that far. Fam.
John's like, calm down, nigga.
I wasn't
Calm
gonna
down.
go into the details of the
give
situation.
him the floor. Give him the
I
floor.
think I still went to like some visits or some shit. I thought. I don't know. That could
I
be wrong
don't believe
too.
you.
That could
I
be
know.
wrong, too.
I have vivid memories of this whole
You
situation.
know what? I'm gonna call it. Was I there when she was born?
I don't know.
Did you cut the cord?
I don't know. Now.
You might upgrade the piece of
I
shit.
have vivid memories.
There you go.
You might be a piece of shit if you wasn't there when the baby was
Dude,
born.
I have vivid memories of all of this.
Now I wasn't there for my last daughter because of COVID, but
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna ask her. 'Cause I
I'm
don't-
telling
I don't
you,
know.
I remember when he found out that day.
Yeah,
I remember
that.
our conversation and all that. I pulled up. Like,
I remember that.
I remember stuff vividly. Like, you kind of was not there, bro.
We'll see. To be determined. I will update you guys next week. Moving back to
said
Kim
next week.
Potter. Is her name Potter Porter? We don't.
We don't know.
But
You
Kim
supposed
Porter.
to know.
It's not P. Diddy's baby, as ex, whatever.
But she's on trial up there for shooting
Up where?
the guy when she thought she was going in Minnesota.
Yeah.
She thought she was pulling out a taser, pulled out a gun, shot the young man. He ended up dying. Her trial's going on right now.
Yeah.
What do you got for this, Chris?
Throw it over to Chris.
Throw it on. You can
we
throw it to
like
somebody
it.
too when you're done.
We
You
like it.
can't throw it over to somebody.
So yeah, I tuned into a little bit of this trial.
Excuse me, people. Excuse me.
Like I said pre-pod,
We're gonna make this quick and then we're gonna.
the prosecutor was going in on her a little bit. She was crying pretty heavily, saying that she thought her gun was the taser. And we talked about, hey, the taser is usually yellow or lime green or something, and probably weighs more than
That's what I was going to go
more than half the weight of a gun.
That's what I was going to say. Like, from gun owners, me and you. Bang, bang. Do you think
Minor
you
gang.
Bang, bang.
Do you think you can mistake your pistol for a taser? I don't think I can.
I don't think so either. But like you said, the last story.
So the pistol would be heavier, or
The pistol
lighter?
is a lot heavier
It's
than
a
the
lot
taser.
heavier
Oh yeah,
than the
okay.
taser.
It doesn't
because he said the
I
pistol,
mean,
the
he was
taser
saying
would be heavier than the
earlier,
pistol.
it depends on what kind of pistol she was carrying. But
I said, hold on, I said half. The taser was less than half the weight of the
Yes.
gun.
And he said that it depends on what kind of pistol she was carrying. But I'm like, most police carry Glock 40s. What type? What, you know what I'm saying,
Glock
number?
23.
It doesn't matter.
I would think the Glock 23
like
or
you said,
Glock,
the clip
or the
weighs
Glock
more than
22.
the taser itself.
Or the
If you
Glock
don't-
22. They carry the full length one. And if they do, that gun is extremely more heavy than a taser. Like, not even close.
What you about to say, there?
Bro, if you can't tell the difference between a fucking taser and a handgun, your ass need to be working at Walmart, nigga. Like, straight up, Jack.
Listen.
Like, that's... Like, hands down, bro.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree.
So they did say, so the prosecutor brought it up, was like, hey, we show that you've had taser training every year of your 22 career,
She was
22-year
a cop for
career.
22 years.
I think it was 22, 23, something. It's been a long time she's been a cop. And we showed that you've had taser training every year. You signed off on this.
We should have called Jernisha.
You could tell he's a supervisor.
That's true. But she actually
Yeah,
resigned.
she would have known that shit.
Yeah,
She's
facts.
I mean, she was still.
So I was talking to Jeff Henry about this.
My guy.
Yeah, Jeff friends.
Jeff's a cop?
Jeff's friends of the
Jeff
weird
ain't no
ones.
damn
Hey,
cop.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't have to put the whole government out there.
Yeah, he's cool.
He did say his last name.
He knows Harry.
That's fine.
He knows Harry. Oh, wow.
And I was asking. I asked Jeff like, did she just stop being, or why? What is she doing now? Do you know?
Who?
Jernisha.
No, I don't think she disclosed that. Well,
Okay. And
I don't think
reach out to
I
us.
could say that.
Okay. Well, he threw it out. Like, I don't think that she's done being a cop. I just don't think she's with KCPD anymore.
Can we get her on the podcast?
So
We could.
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That would be
I just
good.
thought I'd throw that out. But we should have asked her about this.
I can throw
option.
that out. Hopefully in the future.
Yeah.
We'll
like-
follow up on that.
Yeah, we should have asked her though, because from us, like I said, I would assume that you carry a pistol as much as I carry
You gonna have a
mine.
roommate tonight.
More drink?
You gonna have a roommate.
No, I'm
tonight.
not. That gonna be on the porch.
So does it matter how much
carolers.
Facts.
Is that carol?
I just feel like I would know the difference between holding a taser and holding a pistol.
Exactly.
The taser's like a Nerf gun.
No, so the real question here is, do you think it was an accident?
It may have been an accident, but you just killed somebody. That's a costly accident.
That's bull. There's no.
It's a costly accident. Like, yeah, it was an accident, but you took life. You gotta pay the consequences for it, which was, I guess.
But so
I ain't saying give her 110 years either, though.
So
Lindari,
he was fleeing the scene, and she was so-called protecting her partner.
So she
I
tried
don't
to
understand.
say that.
I'm trying. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know the story, so I'm trying to figure out how is he fleeing the scene.
So
he was hopping in the car when
her
she
partner's
shot him.
dash cam does show that when her partner got in the car, he tried to put the car in drive and pull off. Her partner grabbed the shifter, so he could not put the car in drive. So then when she put her taser and said taser, 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 the car was in park. It wasn't in drive anymore. I don't know if she knew that or what she knew. Nobody can know that but her. But basically, what her defense was basically saying was basically this: like, she put her gun on accident, but the fact that it was a gun, she was still in the right to shoot him because her partner was in danger because he could have been drugged, ran over, or something like that.
But he was in the car.
The partner had leaned in the car. He wasn't fully in the car, but he had leaned in the car. So the prosecution brought this expert on to say, like, he wasn't in danger, but yeah, there was risk. Because there's risk anytime you lean into somebody's vehicle.
Okay.
So he was saying like there was risk, but she did not believe that he was in danger. Otherwise, she wouldn't have reacted the way she did. Because basically,
if she would have thought he was in danger, she would have put her gun on purpose.
She would have put her gun on purpose, and she wouldn't have been so distraught that, hey, I just shot this guy. What he was basically saying was like, you thought you had a taser, and you said that, and then you acted so crazy because you knew you had no reason to shoot that guy. But now that you're in court, you say, you know what? I still was in the right by shooting. Because my partner was in danger.
No.
Well, if that's how you really felt, if that was your state of mind, you wouldn't have reacted that way on the side of the road.
No.
That's what he was trying to testify to. But at the end of the day, I think it was an accident. Like, I think she really thought she had a taser, but that shit's irrelevant. Somebody died.
I mean,
how do you not know the difference between your taser and your fucking pistol? That's the same shit that happened.
I mean, in the heat of the moment, shit happens. But at the end of the day,
Philando Castro and fucking Oscar Grant.
That's not his name, but okay.
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
telling you, I'm giving an example.
Fernando Castillo.
Fernando Castillo was not a.
That was just
taser.
Blatant shot the man.
Yeah.
Oscar Grant was that.
That
was that Fruitville Station?
Yes, that was her. That was that officer's thing.
He
I thought I grabbed my taser,
but he
I
shot
grabbed
him
my
in his
gun.
Okay, but that was still like way because that guy was handcuffed behind his back.
But he wasn't a threat.
Yeah,
how can he be a threat
even though you thought you grabbed a taser, that guy was handcuffed behind his back, so there's no reason to tase him in the first place.
There's no reason to pull anything out if he's handcuffed.
That's
I mean,
true.
You're right.
That's true. That's very true.
All right, insight on that though. You say that he was handcuffed behind his back. I used to work with a cop, and he would say it was more dangerous for people to be handcuffed than it was to not. And I don't believe that. Me personally, we argued. We had a full-fledged argument in the office to where they said, "Do we need to separate y'all?" Over that topic, like, yo, how am I more dangerous to you laying on my stomach in handcuffs?
That's some shit.
Exactly.
And I'm like, that's bull. Yeah, and I'm like, you know me, I'm on them. Like, bro, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But for somehow, some way, cops pull that off.
And they get a slap on the fucking wrist.
My brain is upset.
Go hard. Tell me how you really feel. I think that, I mean,
my dude's not feeling.
Shit's clearly changed.
I'm taking it in.
So
I'm sorry. I'm being me. I'm like y'all 100%.
What are you talking
we are
about?
100 emoji.
With my statement, I'm talking about
That's
like.
okay. Be you.
So, Derek, you think she needs to go to jail for sure?
Yes,
For life?
dude.
Wait, hold on.
How long? No, before you get excited,
Yeah.
how long should she go to jail?
I'd say at least minimum 50.
50?
Shit.
How do you not know the fucking? If you don't, like I said
All
earlier,
right. First
if
of
you don't
all,
know the difference
let's
between-
like be for real here.
But hold on. One thing, he was resisting arrest.
Come on, officer.
But
I'm just saying.
If you
That's not a
resisting
death
arrest-
sentence, though.
If you're resisting arrest
that's
with no
true.
weapon,
That's true. It's not a death
That's what I was about to
sentence,
ask you.
You don't have a
does,
weapon.
Does resisting arrest equal you should
No,
die?
it's not. Yeah.
no.
All right. Now back to you. Let's be honest here. You know people that kill people on purpose that don't get 50.
Eric Garner.
None of them went to jail, did they?
No.
No, they did not.
That's true.
But I'm
And
saying,
they-
you know, people in the hood that kill people on purpose that don't get 50.
You know what?
They don't get 50. They get killed.
That's not true.
I'll meet Derek halfway. Like, I'm not gonna say 50,
But you be like,
but you should be held to a higher standard because you were trained the same way.
I'm
Exactly.
not.
her cry was definitely more believable than Kyle Rittenhouse's, though.
Oh, for sure.
Kyle
I think
Rittenhouse
she
is
really
Yeah.
fucked up. I think it was really an accident.
But it should be it's still a costly accident.
Yeah,
I don't
it was
know
really
if
an accident,
I don't
but-
know if she gets. Now, me personally, I'm like 50 excessive. You say you meet them halfway, I'm assuming that's 25.
I'm
Still
not
may
giving
be
25.
crazy.
I mean, like 15.
Still a little crazy. I would say you hit
At the
her.
most.
It was an accident. She truly committed an accident. You hit her with the manslaughter charge and give her whatever that carried. Normally that's 10 to 15, and I'm good with that.
We gotta lead by example. There needs to be an example, bro.
They showed her on the scene laying in the grass, like, man, I just shot him. I tried to pull my taser and crying in the grass.
Yeah, so
after he pulled off.
So my view on this, which I don't even know if this contradicts most of my other views. Like,
Go
she,
for it.
You've done it before.
yeah, I don't know, but I'm like, I feel like she definitely deserves time. I don't think she should get the murder charge time.
Because it's still just like the truck driver.
It was an accident, but it's a costly accident. Somebody lost life. You deserve to. Yo, if I go out and commit an accident right now, they gonna throw me behind bars.
No, so the truck driver, I give more credence to that than this. Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's hard to
for
pull
sure.
a gun, point that motherfucker, and still not know it's not the taser.
I ain't arguing
you hold
that.
on.
I said that.
You saw the window she had. It was literally milliseconds where this guy was throwing it in
She literally
drive.
said taser,
taken off.
taser before she
Yeah.
shot. So that's taser.
Taser.
At some point, I'm gonna realize this is a heavy fucking taser.
Yeah.
Heavy as shit.
I don't know, bro. I already know if I come out with the 40 though, I'm like, bro, this one.
Yeah,
Bro, if you don't know the difference between a fucking taser and a gun, like I stated, work at fucking Walmart.
especially
let's
as long
wrap
as
this
she,
up.
especially as long as she's been in with the police force.
That is the other thing.
She is not a rookie cop.
She has shot
Exactly.
her gun a lot of times.
Yeah, she's held it
Okay,
before.
but we really don't know. She might be one of them cops that I'm really gonna have to pull this gun out.
In how many
You
years?
still got to go to the range.
Bro,
You
she's
still
pulled her
have
gun
to
out
go
before.
to-
American Skin,
So,
bro.
Even if she never shot her
Yes.
gun in a scene, you have to go to the range. You got to put in hours. Cops have to go through combat
I will
training.
say this.
They have to go through all that stuff yearly. She shot her gun.
There's a
enough.
difference between pulling my gun at the range and the shit hitting the
Absolutely,
face. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
But they go through that training though. They have combat training yearly as a cop.
I don't know what they have.
Because it's not. Dude, me and you go to the range and we shoot at this steel target standing there all comfortable in the heated little place. Boom, boom, boom. That's different than being a cop having to pull up on a stressful situation and this active shooting going on. They have to go through training for that. You just don't get that.
But honestly, if you look up the stats, like most of the time, they know cops don't really be hitting their targets.
I don't know.
So I don't
about
know
that.
how good the training is, but they can't really shoot no better than anybody else.
I mean,
Look
you might
at
be
him-
right.
Look at the movie American Skin.
We
example.
critiqued that movie on an episode
that was
before.
I know you did, but I'm just
That's a
saying.
callback
Wait,
episode.
American Skin, the one I said was movie of the year. He should
Yeah.
get an Oscar.
That
we
was
talked about that movie on the
That
episode.
was an amazing
Yeah. I thought that
and
was a good
disturbing
movie.
film.
That was an amazing episode we had. on
Yes,
that?
I
Yeah.
agree with that. But it was amazing. I watched that. That was
You watched that? We weren't on YouTube yet, but
Yes,
okay.
you were.
Next topic. Next topic.
He ain't stop that face, bro.
All right,
Next
let's
time.
roll on. We're gonna get to some happier shit. Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming.
Merry Christmas.
We got some Secret
Ho, ho,
Santa shit.
ho.
I'm about to say,
No.
check us out next week for our gift exchange.
Yep, I
Oh,
got Keenan.
I got Lindarius
Chris is getting me
Trash.
spiced.
I got
Buffalo.
Johnny.
I got Chris.
Yeah.
I have.
Shout out
Nobody
to
has
Chris.
Derek.
Yeah, Derek.
Nobody got there because I'm a guest.
It's a weird one.
Derek got these.
some real gang shit.
I got these.
But let's talk about Christmas. What's your best Christmas memory, Keenan? You've been pretty cool.
I was just letting y'all cook, bro.
Nah, what's your best
We
Christmas
haven't heard
memory?
from you much this episode.
But my best Christmas gift,
No, so tell me this.
Memory.
Your
Not
best
just a
Christmas memory,
gift.
yeah.
your best gift, and your worst gift.
Wow. He put a lot on your table.
He really did.
My best Christmas memory was being in Texas
Okay.
for Christmas.
What part of
Going-
Texas?
Going Missouri City.
Okay.
Going
It's in
swimming.
Missouri City in Texas?
Hey,
Missouri.
shout out to
Is
Kansas
that
City,
where your one
Missouri.
cousin live?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Missouri.
Hold on. What's
Oh, okay.
Let him go.
She remains
Just
to
ask
be
her.
anonymous.
Just ask her.
She remains to be anonymous.
Yes. You don't. Nobody will see her.
This shit bad man Jamma though.
Her name start with an R?
Who knows?
All right.
But nah, I was in Texas that year. I got it. I don't know. It kind of wraps up. That was a good year. I was in Texas. Went swimming on Christmas.
That's kind of dope.
Got a Jordan jersey and a Jordan starter. Not a Jordan starter, but a Chicago Bulls starter pullover that year.
Them starter pull-ups.
Yeah.
I know about
But
that.
Hey, we used to get killed over those as kids.
We
man.
did.
Now they back in style.
Well, we
Yeah.
did because we were still alive.
I think my best
true.
gift.
Facts.
That's facts 100. Go ahead, Kenny.
I think my best gift was the year my mom got me the PlayStation 2.
Hey, shout out
classic.
to PlayStation. We PlayStation gang over here.
She didn't have enough money to get the PlayStation and the game, so what she did was she bought the PlayStation and she rented Metal Gear Solid.
That's
she
solid.
know.
That's
That was-
solid right there.
that was-
She
she
didn't
know.
want you on that demo your whole life.
That was love right
That
there.
is
That demo was a classic.
Shout out
watch
to Metal
that
Gear,
demo.
man. Snake.
Shout
Snake
out to
Plissken.
Tina's moms. That was beautiful.
My worst Christmas memory. How old was I? I was young.
Okay, young.
I got a Stretch Armstrong for Christmas.
Okay, I remember those.
My fucking brother bit that nigga.
I was about to say, he's out of here.
I was hot.
He was full rubber.
Hey, King the big boy though, so he be
wasn't
hungry.
big then.
He be hungry.
He wasn't
Oh.
big
But
then.
that toy was
Why
so
do you
It was
flimsy,
rubber.
bro.
It was rubber cement. In it.
Yeah, that toy was so flimsy, bro.
Hot, bro.
I remember those.
I was hot. That's back in Nickelodeon days. You know, you see the commercial. I want Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
I got that motherfucker. Had it.
Did you fight him? Because that's your little bigger brother.
He wasn't big back then, he said.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He still get this work.
I remember.
He still-
He still gets
Okay. Talk to somebody
He'll
else. Now
still
you're
get
lying.
this work.
All right, you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
best
throw it to
memory.
you.
We throwing it around the table?
We going all the way around.
I don't
Best
have
memory.
nothing, but okay.
I can't think of a best memory. I don't know. Probably when I was younger, just when it used to snow on Christmas.
You like that?
Used to.
Yeah.
Because now we in global warming.
I am kind of messed up.
We are
with
fucked
snow.
up.
Can you remember the last Christmas where it was like a good 6
I don't.
inches of
Yeah.
snow?
Nick, God is like looking at us weird right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I used to remember when I was growing up on Woodland, Christmas morning, it'd be snow as shit outside.
Because
That was pretty cool.
They said in the North Pole it's going to be like a whole big old thing that's going to ice.
So both of y'all fucking.
God, I don't know. This is gonna
No,
be-
the whole the ice glacier where the polar bears be on, it's going to break off.
I did. Okay, I know.
shit.
Because of
They
global
said,
warming.
they said California might get 6 inches of snow soon.
Come on, man. You what?
Between now and
shit.
February.
It
Next topic.
snows. It snows in
Hey,
California. What are
shit.
y'all talking about?
I didn't know it was 6 feet.
I know it
6
rains.
6 inches.
In California,
What is this? Tony?
Northern
Yeah, a lot of snow.
California,
You're
they got
right.
mountains and stuff, bro. It snows.
Big Bear.
Yeah.
Big Rick, yeah.
That might be
That
fair.
is the California.
Northern Cal is not.
Maybe
Northern
it's
Cal
6
is not like Southern Cal.
Maybe it was like 6 feet.
You gotta think about. Okay, let
6
me
feet
put this in reference.
of snow?
You got.
Yeah, I
That's
think so.
way crazy.
No,
That is.
I saw it on the Weather Channel.
I'm lower than 6 feet, bro. That's higher than me.
But you gotta
An
think about.
accumulation over between now and
Just in
okay,
general,
you're
though,
right.
just think about. Southern Cal is closer to the equator than
Like
Northern
SoCal.
Cal. So
Shout out to
you get
SoCal.
different.
Northern Cal is probably like in line with the
The rest
Dakotas,
of the
maybe.
stuff, yeah.
West Side.
Shout out to the Niners. Niner
Like
gang.
they got mountains
Fuck
and
the
snow-capped
Niners.
mountains and stuff in Cali. So.
Fuck that. Back to it. My best
Okay.
gift.
penis pump.
That's a pretty good gift. That's a pretty good gift.
Take you to the top of your game, right?
You got to know your stroke. A man that don't know his stroke is not a man.
Is it the stroke of the cat?
Hey, you put that on your list to Santa, bro?
Santa was like, "This is my dog right here."
Where the fuck have I been?
Nah, best gift. I don't know. I just get. Oh shit. It's probably something I bought myself, honestly.
That's crazy.
Well,
As
got
a kid, bro.
PlayStations.
As a kid, bro.
I don't even remember everything I got as a kid, honestly, dude. My mom used to do a lot for Christmas. I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
true. My
Like,
mom's
a
too.
lot of fucking presents.
Yeah.
Probably most of them went to waste, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I hold you. I feel you on that. I was only a child, so my stuff was crazy.
I remember getting
Facts.
a PlayStation 2. I think, when did 3 come out? I don't remember.
We was
were
adults
adults.
when 3.
Which one was
Probably 2.
where they had Grand Theft Auto still top view?
2.
Oh shit, that
I
was
don't
two. That was
remember
PS1.
Might be PS1.
That
Yeah.
was PS1 for
No,
sure.
I got the PS1. We lived in Kansas because it was like Battle Area Toshin on there and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I remember
the
that.
only PS.
was
Yeah, that was
PlayStation 2.
PS1, bro.
It was, honestly,
the
I don't
first
know
one on
of those
PS2
PlayStations.
because he had it,
Yeah, that was on.
or
yeah.
you rented it. I remember
Yeah.
watching you
Did I
play.
get a
it.
gift?
I had
GTA 1 and 2 was on Grand Theft
You got a
Auto
whip for
PS1.
Christmas?
I had all them
My
joints.
mom's bought me a car. I might have been for my birthday or for Christmas. I don't recall.
That's pretty impressive.
It was
It
that,
was,
that
yeah.
Mustang I
colors?
broke the
Oh,
back
the
window out
Mustang.
of.
I remember that.
I bought the colors myself, but the Mustang. If I got
That's
that for
tight.
Christmas, that was probably my best Christmas gift.
That's tight.
If I didn't, it was probably one of the PlayStations. My worst Christmas gift, definitely my kids was giving me those big ass beer mugs every year. We stopped that shit.
He said,
From the Dollar Tree?
I don't know where they were getting them from, but they were just so big. Nobody drinks that much beer.
Come on, man. That's your kids, man.
They know their dad's a drunk.
He wouldn't no kid if he had a kid, nigga.
Wait, what that mean?
It's your kids. You gotta love all the kids. All the gifts your kids
No,
get.
I don't. I told him, don't buy me no more beer. Dude, this thing was like,
Do you love your kids?
yeah.
That was a long.
Like, you know they listen, nigga.
That sounds too long, bro.
Maybe.
All right, what about you, man?
Me?
What about
no,
you?
what about
Johnny's
you, next,
John?
man? Johnny's next.
Oh, best memory.
He was ready for this.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming off the dome here.
Okay.
Wait, are you ready for it, Derek?
Hold on. Shout out to
I am.
Mrs. Howard for giving us this topic too.
That's a
For
fact.
sure.
That's a fact.
Sure.
Shout out to Darion for giving us the trucker topic. He said, make sure I mention his name.
Okay.
Oh,
Look at
is he
Darion.
subscribed on YouTube?
I don't know.
He
I didn't
just
check.
Please
found
subscribe
out
on
about the
YouTube.
I didn't check.
like a
We
week
was
ago.
We are the Real Ones podcast. Subscribe.
Gang, throw up the alien gang for him one time. Nah, bro. Okay, that's it. All right.
Let's go, John.
My best memory. It's kind of. I don't think I have one. I feel like every Christmas be.
You only get to
kinda
say
dope.
one.
I don't have just one.
You only get to say
Cause
one.
y'all rich, okay. Big
Nah,
bank.
it's not. I mean,
Big bank
even
gang.
back to my childhood though. Like I
It's
was
easy
the
when you're
kid
rich.
that couldn't wait for Christmas because I knew I was about to get everything I asked for plus.
Mm-hmm.
I was the only child, bro. So my mom's and my pop. I got basically 2 Christmases every year. I wake up with my mom's, open up a gang of stuff, go to my granny's house, open up a whole nother gang of stuff, and I'm the happiest kid in the land. I think.
Bruh.
Every Christmas was great. I really can't. I don't really have a best memory. I do remember the Christmas when I got my Sega Genesis though. That one was a big one. I walked in. We had already opened presents at my grandma's house, and then I went to my dad's house and opened presents there. Me and my mom came back to my grandma's house, and it was. I walked in. The Christmas tree is kind of close to the front door, and I looked down like it's a Sega Genesis box sitting there. I'm like, who's Sega?
It wasn't even wrapped.
No, it wasn't rap.
Hey, that's
We don't-
gangster right
We
there.
don't rap gifts.
Yeah.
That's one thing I
We
gotta
do.
tell y'all right now.
I'm the worst rapper
We
in
low
history.
key don't rap gifts.
put in the bag?
Moms never rap gifts. I hate rapping gifts. Not my thing.
You put in
I
the bag?
got
It
bars,
depends.
but I'm
It
not a good
depends on
rapper.
us. Yeah, I feel.
You got
Yeah.
bars.
But I walk in.
There you go.
That's cat.
No, crickets. Well, I
Corn,
gotta get
corn,
a loud
corn.
one.
That's
Corn,
cool. But I walk in, Sega Genesis sitting there on the floor, and it's the only gift under the tree at this point. And I'm like, who's Sega Genesis? And Mom's was like, that's you. I'm like, that's me? She like, that's you. Boom, up the stairs, hooking
Hey.
this bad boy up.
Bruh.
Sonic.
Alter Beast.
We going.
Ultra
in.
Beast.
That's back in
I had
the
Sonic.
That's back when
Well, you had to put it in the cable
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go to
And you had to
game
pick
and
where you
shit.
want on 3 or 4. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
So,
Yeah, the
you know, so that one sticks out a whole lot to me
Dog
for some
shit.
reason. I guess it was the Sega.
I was a Nintendo kid.
See, I had my Nintendo way young.
Yeah.
My dad.
My first
Yeah.
console was the Atari. My dad had an
See, I
Atari.
never had
Yeah,
an
I
Atari.
Yeah,
had
Atari,
Atari.
Keenan?
But my dad, he had a Nintendo when I was little.
I had Duck Hunt with the
Yeah.
orange gun.
You had the
Hold
orange
on.
gun, Keenan?
What?
Did y'all see?
You had the orange gun?
Bro, yeah, chill, bro.
Nigga, I had the gray joint, man.
But we cheated at Duck Hunt because I was sitting
Be right up on the
right
screen.
on the
You
screen.
right on the
bro.
motherfucker.
Somebody posted
I
something that
just
said that
seen
you
it.
know that the control.
I did not know this.
Controlled the duck.
If you
I
had a controller in the second port, you could control the ducks.
Wow.
I learned that like a couple weeks ago.
Mind
I thought that was a
Damn.
fucking myth for
Who said that?
I seen it on
somebody
Facebook.
I didn't know.
That's viral. Bro.
I was 37 years old. when I found
Yeah,
Man.
facts.
That's a
Damn.
myth. That's a.
I struggled as a kid against that game. That's why I sit in front
Bro.
of the TV. Like, okay,
Yeah,
I got.
But
it.
then you gotta get good though, to where you be laying back in the bed like.
Hey,
"Oh,
I want to shoot that. Nigga, I just want to shoot that
Shit.
fucking dog, man.
You
When he
wanna
laugh
shoot
at
the
you,
dog.
You turn into
nigga,
Axel
shut
Foley
the fuck
back
up.
there.
man. Derek, best Christmas gift, worst Christmas gift.
Best Christmas gift was God rest in whatever. My father hid my PS4. Got that.
Bro, that was like 5 years ago.
No, that was actually last year. And the best Christmas gift I ever received was my Game Boy. This is back in '89, bro.
So wait, your best gift was a PS4 and your best gift was a Game Boy.
Two of them things. It can be
Yeah,
two things can be true.
I had every game system that came out on Christmas, but the best thing I had was the original Game Boy with the green screen.
I remember those.
With
And I
the
just carried
Dr.
them all.
Wario.
I only played
Dr.
Zelda.
Wario.
The Dr. Wario.
I
I
played
had
Zelda on that.
Batman. I had
Zelda.
Mario
Zelda
Land.
Tetris. I
Bruh,
played
I used
Zelda.
to carry that shit everywhere I went.
What was your worst gift?
The worst gift I ever received was I had a double copy of Doggy Style on cassette. That was in '93.
Doggy.
That was
So they bought you both albums? Somebody bought you?
My niece bought me the dog.
How old is your niece?
Well, she's passed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wow.
How old was she?
Dang, that's
She
tough.
bought me a copy
In 93.
In 1993, with G's Up, Hoes Down was on the tape.
So was your niece? How old was she when she passed?
No, how old was she in 93?
I don't remember, but
How old she was when she passed?
she passed in 2012. That's
Okay.
not funny.
No, it's not funny. But I'm
you
just
stumbled on.
No, I'm just
I
asking.
didn't stumble. My bad.
I don't
So
remember.
my niece bought me a copy of Doggy Style.
And who bought the other
Back in
copy?
my mom bought me.
Your mom's bought you Doggy Style?
My mom
That's pretty
did.
impressive.
That is.
Bro,
That's pretty impressive.
I saw Harlem Nights in 1989, Jack.
That ain't Doggy Style though.
No, but nigga, I saw
Doggy
R-rated
Style
movies.
was even the cover of Doggy Style. Like you wasn't buying that for a kid.
My mom's was like, yo, as long as you don't curse and take this shit outside of the house.
Man, look at
Your mom's is
Yeah.
cool. I know your
Look at
mom's.
you.
My
Now look
mom's
at
like,
it.
as long as you don't use that
She's
same
cool.
shit outside of the house, you cool. She bought me a copy of Doggy Style. My niece came in town with my brother, and she bought me Doggy Style in November of 1993.
Well,
Dang.
hopefully it was
They still
December.
remember
of
that joint. Yeah, hopefully it
1993, 'cause it was for
Yeah,
Christmas.
she bought me. I was in
in
Westport.
December.
I was in Westport Middle, and my niece bought me that.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on, you didn't go to Westport. You went to
I
Center.
did. I went to Westport
We
Middle.
went to
and-
Center together, bro.
Jack, I went to Westport
Jack.
Middle in '93.
Jack, my name is
I
Chris.
went to
I went to Westport Middle. Wait a minute.
middle school in 93.
He
And then
wasn't.
I started going to
90
Center.
No, 98.
He was in middle school in 95.
Bro, the Power Rangers came out.
Hold on,
in
Derek.
90
Hold on.
95, 94 was when he was in middle school. Because we went to
Like,
middle school together.
after I left
We went to Center Middle School together. That's when I
Hold
met this
on,
dude.
man.
Dude, we went 94, bro.
My freshman year was 98.
You said
so
93.
96.
He was
I
in sixth grade in
No,
93.
I was in 6th grade at Westport Middle. I swear on everything. I was at Westport Middle in 1993 when the UN Kaufman.
We're going to revisit this. I don't know.
Dude,
But
when
you got the years wrong.
Dude, no, I know. I remember it because
93, you was in middle school.
1993,
What grade
I
was you in
was
middle
6th
school?
grade.
You was in the 6th
I was
grade.
in 6th grade because
No.
the UN Kaufman program was still available.
We were 9.
Yeah.
I was born in 82.
Let me think, man.
So you
98
were
was my
11.
freshman year.
So maybe.
97 was
Okay,
8.
back
I
to
was
Christmas.
at Westport Middle School in
Back to Christmas.
1993.
Possible.
I don't think
Merry
That was-
Christmas.
Thank Merry
because
Christmas.
he's only 2
you
years
too.
ahead of us.
Merry
Yes,
Litmus.
I feel like if I was in middle school in 96,
He said Merry
94,
Litmus.
95.
I was still in Miss Hill class at Truth. Shout out to Miss Hill.
Shout out.
Bro,
Is she dead?
I was in.
I don't know.
Oh,
Dude,
I was
what
in.
about you, man?
Me?
Come on,
Yeah,
Yeah, let's move on.
Wilding out over
There's a
there.
lot of confliction.
Best gift, Chris.
I don't know best gift because my mom's single mom. Shout out to my mom's.
Right.
But she got all the gifts. Literally every year was full of gifts.
That's what Ben said. Mom means. But
But-
what was the best one?
And
You know what he meant. Everything on his list, bro.
for real, literally, my mom's did the thing every year on my list. She get everything.
What was the gift that you was like, I really want this gift and I hope you can get it? Like the Tickle
Probably
Me Elmo?
all my
Tickle me out.
all my game systems. I had all the game systems. Y'all know we done played them together.
Yeah, Chris and Ken had them.
I had them all. My
Did you
mom's
ever-
grinded out, bought all them things.
Did you ever cry on Christmas?
Nah,
What was the worst gift?
I never had a worse gift.
Well, they all can't be the best, so one's got to be the worst by definition.
I
What
never had
about
a
when
worse
you got sick?
The worst
socks?
memory.
The,
Something,
when you got like
Ooh,
socks when
wee.
you was like
Yeah.
14.
I don't never got socks.
I never got socks for
I got
Christmas either.
when I get socks now, I'm happy.
I always got socks in my stocking.
I never got socks.
If
for
I
Christmas.
get
But our
some t-shirts
stocking-
and socks, I'm cool.
My mom's. We did the stockings when I was little, and my mom's would always get like candy. I love candy,
yeah.
Scratch off?
bruh. Or
So
little
our stockings-
gift cards.
gift cards,
Literally,
gift-
Chipotle gift cards, like
gift
bruh.
cards and candy was what we did for stockings.
There is a
Yeah.
scratch.
I'll
Scratch
put
offs?
scratch offs in my stocking.
So what kind of? All
How
right, I
old
know
were
this
you,
is
kid?
probably going off on this, but like, what kind of traditions did y'all have when y'all was young that you try to do today? Do y'all got any of those?
Oh, shit. Let me think.
No, I don't. We used to get to open up one thing on Christmas Eve.
Really?
Yep.
That was them kids?
That was me.
I don't-
We didn't get that.
I don't do
That's
that.
kind of dope. Hey, that's kind of dope
me.
We
though.
open up one thing.
So do you do that with your kids?
You
Yes,
still?
sir.
Oh,
You don't do it with your kids?
No.
She's like, fuck that tradition?
The tree stays bare until Christmas morning, so that way they think
We kind of
That's
like
dope.
that.
That's
Hold on.
dope,
What?
Kenny.
They think what? That
Your
you
kids
don't
still
care?
believe
no
in
gifts
Santa?
under there right now. So when they wake up on
Wait.
Christmas morning,
Kids
Gifts
don't got
everywhere.
20-year-olds.
What he going for? They think Santa bring their
Yeah.
gifts?
the younger ones, yeah.
Come on, man.
My kids are on the fence about it.
We don't teach no Santa around here.
Yeah, we
So
don't
you're
teach
just like,
Santa,
no Santa, we bought this.
Yeah.
but they think about it.
Yeah, we don't teach no Santa.
I'll let them
Like,
be
I
kids
said-
for a couple years.
Yeah, I mean
seen
they 6. My boys are 6.
My
so,
son 5.
Yeah,
We don't teach
I
no
sent my
Santa
daughter
around
money
Johnny's
for
smart,
Christmas. I'm sending her $250, maybe 250
She
bucks.
thinks Santa bringing her this 250?
No, she doesn't.
your daughter grown, bro.
My daughter's 15.
He up there with his
Cash App her,
daughters.
bro.
With his daughters, yeah.
But it's a conscious decision between me and my wife because we
don't-
just don't like feeding our kids that
Yeah,
some happy
that
white
bullshit.
dude is up here dropping.
All of our Santas is
But
black.
you don't have to
around
make
the
him
house.
white.
Nah.
He can be
Come on, bro.
Whatever.
All of our Santas is black. We got
Ain't no happy no man other than your mom
Why-
and daddy.
why Santa gotta
giving
have
you
a
these
color,
gifts.
though?
And your grandpa and your grandma.
Why was he always white?
Because it's Chris Kringle.
Hold on. So y'all
Chris
don't-
Kringle,
like, do you be like Tooth
King's
Fairy
got
or
a
Easter
point.
Bunny or
We ain't lost a tooth yet.
What?
what Johnny like?
Johnny's
5.
He's 5.
Hey, Johnny's
He ain't
five?
lost a
He ain't
tooth.
lost a tooth,
No.
bro.
Johnny
You need
got
a
hands on him.
you need a Mike Tyson him a little bit,
Yeah,
bro.
he-
He
we
got a
ain't
little
lost
teeth.
a
wait,
tooth
that's
yet.
fucking child
What the
abuse.
dentist think about that?
Nothing.
He don't say it's
Lost his
crowded.
Second one.
So what about like Easter Bunny? He's like, fuck
Easter Bunny. We
Yeah,
don't-
Easter Bunny
We ain't
kinda
never really
like,
said nothing about no Easter Bunny. We celebrate Easter, but we ain't talking about no bunnies.
And my daughter's, she's 15. She's like on some Muslim shit like me.
What?
Like you.
Like me.
You a Muslim?
Right here,
Yes.
bro.
Since when?
Since when? 3 years ago, Jack.
I didn't know.
I saw you eat a double bacon burger the other day.
That don't look like no turkey bacon over there.
Oh my god.
I was in Houston. I ate 2 pieces of bacon. And that was the worst decision I ever made in my life.
Bro, stop.
No, that's true though. He
Pieces of
don't.
bacon
Nah,
versus-
he
Chris will
don't.
tell you,
He don't do bacon for real.
I
though.
do not eat pork bacon. That shit is
best to know.
disgusting.
Bacon is amazing. So
No,
don't
it's
slander
not.
bacon. We're not gonna slander bacon on
I'm
this
gonna slander
podcast.
Bacon. Bacon is garbage trash.
Look, let's get this train back on the track.
Okay.
Back to the
That's
traditions. Do you
Y'all
have
have
any
no
traditions? So me, growing up, I didn't have many traditions. Like any.
We didn't either.
Yeah. Like it
We
was
did the Christmas morning, all the gifts under nothing under Christmas
man,
Eve.
we didn't have no
Okay,
traditions.
So I literally believed in Santa Claus majority of my
Oh no, I
life.
never
To
like,
what age?
That's a good question.
Like
I
middle
can't really
school?
remember, but literally double digits. I believed in Santa Claus.
Like 26.
that's crazy.
that's
He said
No,
26.
like 10. Every bit of 9, I believed in Santa
26.
Claus.
17.
That's crazy.
That's just how my mom
Oh, 17,
is.
Your mom,
though.
she got you.
Yeah.
Like 19.
Bro,
She
I'll
did you
go-
disservice.
Like 19.
She did.
She got you.
19?
I happened
No,
to, I
come on,
used to
man.
sneak my shit. I saw my parents put my gifts in the Christmas tree.
Well,
and
everybody did
12.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody knew where the hiding spot was.
Like,
Facts.
Yeah.
I saw
You know
my
what?
parents
I
put
remember. I remember my mom hid my PlayStation 1 at my uncle's house, and I went over to his apartment. He said, "Hey, can you run back to my room and get my sandals?" So I was on some fuck shit, and I just plopped on the floor. My look was like, "Nigga, that's a PlayStation."
I knew the hiding
So
spot.
I walked back to the room like, "Here go your sandals, boy."
Yeah.
Hey, kid, he said, "What you see back there? Your sandals, boy."
My mom's didn't
What's
hide
your
good.
uncle
I
that
always
used
knew
to
where
sit
stuff
that you had
was.
to
My
borrow
mom
the
said all
CDs?
gifts.
Keenan?
You said what?
Huh?
my mom said all the gifts.
She tried, but I always knew where they were, and I'd just be like, "All right,
Yeah,
cool."
I
I
didn't
asked her
know.
this. Like, you remember when the what was those coats everybody was wearing? Not first down.
First downs.
Not first down.
Triple fat goose.
Nah, it was a brand.
Shirley's.
It was a brand. Nah.
Shirley.
Starter.
No, dang, I
Come
can't
on,
think
talking
of it. Perry Ellis. You remember that?
Perry Ellis.
Ellis.
God,
Hey.
damn.
I asked for that
May
coat.
God rest his soul,
Perry
Perry
Ellis.
I
Ellis.
asked for that
He
coat.
ain't dead.
It's
I
Perry
went
Ellis
back
dead?
there. I'm like, oh, she got me the black and white Perry Ellis coat.
Hold on.
You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
Google Perry Ellis.
Perry Ellis was like,
It was. It had
he
his
had some
run.
Perry
Perry
Ellis
Ellis and
was
Nautica
shit.
was like,
It had his
Yes.
that was
Yes.
top notch shit.
But you
Nautica
know,
was that boat. I wanted to go on a Nautica boat.
Nigga, that boat was a slave ship, nigga.
What?
Hey, but Keenan,
shit.
was that the uncle? It was,
Play the
baby.
sporty beat.
Play the sport.
Play the sporty beat.
We ready for sports rundown?
We ready. He fake.
Real quick before you go on that, Keenan, was that the uncle that used to have all that rap CDs that got you on?
Yeah.
Hold on, I remember hearing about
Perry Ellis is white.
Okay.
it. You said, now I'm talking about Nautica. Right. Nautica was that slave boat, bro. That was on fucking,
Sports rundown.
Sports rundown.
Sports rundown.
So Perry Ellis,
I'm ready to go home.
he died in 1986 at
Damn.
46 years old.
Was I in Atlanta back then?
Sports rundown, Chris.
Oh, okay. You played the sporting beat.
We
already
did that.
played it.
We
I already played it. Oh,
primed
shoot. I
up
wasn't
over
ready
here.
for that. Hold on.
Let's roll.
Never again.
Shut up, Lindari.
We tried these.
We got to start. Shout out to Chris for the sports rundown.
Facts.
We gonna start out with Steph Curry. Steph.
Oh shit!
What are y'all laughing about?
Go ahead, man.
All right, Steph Curry hit his 2,974 three-pointer, the most in NBA history, passing Ray Allen
To become the 3-point king.
to become the three-point
Facts.
GOAT.
It did like half the games, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure.
550
500.
games less.
He knew it was
For
going.
sure.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did Steph was at like 7-something, wasn't he?
He was at 8-something.
8-something? I thought it was a 7-something. And Ray Allen
Was
was
it
like
7?
15.
No, Ray Allen was at like 13, and Steph was at 8-something. It was
It
like
was a
500
lot
something
less
It was
games.
500.
Yeah.
and
Ray
something
Allen
games.
did not look happy.
Who did Reggie Miller replace?
For threes?
Reggie
I'm
Miller
not
was
sure.
first, and then Ray Allen passed him.
Well, I know, but Reggie Miller had to pass somebody to beat him, right?
Reggie
I
Miller.
think Reggie
yeah.
Miller was the only one.
Maybe Mullen?
He was the only one ever.
That's over Larry
Come on, bro.
Bird.
Never mind, man.
Larry
Steve
Bird.
Bird.
It wasn't Larry
doesn't
Bird.
matter.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. But Curry actually, did you guys see Curry becoming this? Because he wasn't even an all-star until his 5th season.
Yes.
Yeah.
With all the
Well, he had bad ankles.
with all the ankle injuries.
When he became Steph Curry, yeah, I can. I mean, because that's all he shot.
But how did you know
Yeah.
he was going to become Steph Curry? Because at the beginning of his series,
I said
career.
when he came.
I saw
in,
him at Davidson. Yes.
When he came into his own, yes, but when he first started, I didn't think he was gonna make it that long because he was injury prone.
It's an error
The
thing as
ankles,
well,
yeah.
though. Like if you go back and talk and listen to Reggie Miller and even Ray Allen, even though Ray played towards the end, like Ray Allen's career towards the end was the beginning of Steph's career.
Oh well, yeah.
so
But you go back to Reggie Miller and even the beginning of Ray Allen's career, they were saying like, "Yo, if you shot more than 5 3-pointers in a game, your coach was like, yo,
Yeah,
just come sit next to
exactly.
me."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back then. But Steph is in an era where he can shoot 15 to 20 a game and
there's-
nobody says anything.
And there's so much footage of Steve Kerr throwing his hands up with Steph shooting from way back, and he makes it. He'd be like, shit.
well, he's gonna do that.
you got to let
Yeah.
Steph though.
Is it an error thing if Steph is the error? Like,
I'm
they
just
wasn't
saying.
shooting this many threes until he came into
But
the
we
league.
all acknowledge that Steph
But Steph
changed the
was-
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made the 3-pointer more important, and now everybody wants to shoot it.
Yeah, when you got fucking
I mean, technically,
Joel
the 3-pointer
Embiid
should
shooting
always be
threes.
more important because
That's
there's
true.
more points.
But it was
I always said that though.
So everybody, this is the thing. Y'all say that. This was the thing. It was a lower percentage shot. You
Right.
can give Shaq the ball on the block, and he's going to shoot at a 75, 80% clip most of the games.
Right.
Steph Curry at his best shooting threes is 43%. You know what I'm saying? It's just that when you shoot it with so much volume, it outweighs the percentages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would
y'all-
be Steph,
so-
though.
Did y'all see the shot
True,
chart?
I'll give you that. I saw that. That was crazy.
That's
When they
crazy.
went through the years,
Yes.
that thing was pretty
That was
cool
tight.
though. They were like
That was tight.
270. They just show a whole bunch of balls going in, and
That
then
was
next
tight.
year 280. It was
tight.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
Steph and KD are like killers
they're
out there.
not the same. Though.
KD.
Dude, KD will shoot like
Yeah, you
on
right.
the-
He don't shoot it.
All right,
That means-
anyways,
He's
Ray
nice.
Allen. Anyways,
that means stop.
Anyways,
Crazy.
Ray Allen did it in 1,300 games.
Yeah, Steph's like
Steph
8
did
something.
788.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
almost
So I
8.
thought it was like almost damn near half.
Yeah, and then the
I'm
next
with you,
night,
Slinder.
like I was saying, the next night, Anthony Edwards hit 10 in a game. The youngest player to hit 10 in one game.
Yeah,
I like Anthony Edwards.
I like Anthony
he's
Edwards
nice.
too.
But I didn't see him as a shooter though coming in.
I don't think,
I didn't either.
dude. You can have a hot game.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't
I mean,
shoot.
yeah, for sure,
you
for
can
sure.
have a hot game,
For
but I
sure.
don't think he'll shoot threes at the rate and at the percentage that Steph does. Like I heard Nick Wright, Kansas City Homer, and he said, I don't think he doesn't think this record is unbeatable. Even though Steph has probably at least 5 more years to push it out as far as he can, he don't think this record is unbreakable. But he doesn't think the person that'll break it is in the NBA yet, and possibly not even born yet.
Oh,
That's true.
It's gonna take time.
That's tough
I
to
went
obtain.
I went to
Yeah.
my cousin's game the other night, and you can tell that Steph has a heavy influence on these young kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Who don't
I
wanna
mean,
be Steph?
he changed the game.
It's more Steph than anything else. I mean, because like Steph really gave hope to like the The smaller
guy.
kid. The smaller kid that can just bust your ass from long.
I was Steph before Steph, but
Stop.
I didn't
I
have
knew
the
that was
floor.
coming.
I didn't have the floor.
I knew
He's
Because you knew that, Johnny.
everybody
Johnny
before
seen
He's
me.
everybody before
Johnny
everybody.
seen me before.
He was
that.
Aaron Rodgers before Aaron Rodgers.
So Chris, when you
Right.
watched Steph play at Davidson, you didn't think that he would be this Steph?
But
Honestly,
Steph had that crazy game in the tournament, right?
No,
He
at
did.
Davidson,
The way-
Steph
he
was
did.
cooking everybody.
the way the
every
NBA
time.
was at that time, I didn't think he had a place in this game.
That's the same thing they said about Kevin
I
Durant.
don't think he didn't have a play.
Just to be
he could-
honest, everybody can say, "Oh yeah, Steph Curry was great. I saw this from the beginning," but I didn't see it at the beginning.
I ain't gonna say
He was
Steph
a
didn't have
small
a play.
kid. He was thin.
And his first
all college
few
kids be
seasons,
thin.
his first
Yeah,
few
that's true.
years in the league were lackluster, bro. He was hurt.
Yeah.
Barely could be on the court.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
you don't think he's going to be what he
Like I
is
said,
now.
when he first came in the league, I didn't know.
Like them
I thought
ankles
his
were
injury problem-
terrible
Yeah.
when he
Yeah,
first came in the
facts.
league.
Yeah.
He was still a baller though.
But he was not doing
No.
this.
So he wasn't like I'm gonna drop you for 50 from behind the line, but he was.
He
still
wasn't even like
that
I'm
was
gonna drop you for
Monte Ellis.
30. Yeah, I'm about to say he wasn't even like
that
I'm
was
gonna drop you for
Monte Ellis,
30.
bro.
Was
exactly.
Was he
could
starting
do
when
it
he
'cause
came in the league?
Monte Ellis was fucking ball hog.
Yeah,
And
no,
he was hurt.
And
He
that
was
took-
with behind Monte Ellis. when
But
he
you
came in.
saw the potential there. I thought at least I had him in fantasy every year. It seemed like.
Yeah. But anyways, after saying all that, the Jazz are still first in offense, first in net rating, first in field goal percentage, and first in threes.
Can't believe all the numbers you see, man.
We
That's
already
true.
know what the Jazz
That's
gonna do.
insane.
Though.
That's
I
true.
feel like the Jazz are the
They're gonna-
same Jazz team that we had last year that was number one in the West.
Yeah, I agree with you, Johnny.
Like nobody, it can happen every year for the next 10 years. The Jazz can be number one in the West, and nobody is gonna ever think they're
It
going to win.
seems like at this point in the season, they're always the first in everything, but end out where?
Like nobody is scared of the
Losing
Jazz.
to the Nuggets.
But what's the deal with the Lakers? What's going on? Why can't they be number
I think
one?
this is Chris's sports rundown.
Oh,
They
my bad.
trash. Nah, I tell you,
My
they're
bad. I had a
trash.
question.
The Lakers been struggling a little bit.
It is what it is. Everybody know.
Russ.
We talked about it.
AD
for
went
weeks now.
down.
We know what.
Sorry.
Shock the world.
Yeah.
Shock the world,
Johnny's
Chris.
face was
You already know how I feel.
Yeah, shock the world. AD went down.
it was like
table
AD.
Now, I wasn't a table this time. It was actually LeBron pushed somebody off of him, and he landed in AD's knee.
Oh man. What? At least it wasn't a table.
But actually,
LeBron pushed dude, and dude went
Yeah.
flying and hit AD, and now he's laying in the tunnel dying.
yeah, but like they said, it was a sprain at first, so hopefully it's just a sprain or contusion.
He's out at least 2 months.
No way.
2 months. It's AD. He'll try to play through it, but he's gonna be worse. And then we're gonna find out it was not that bad at all. He's just soft.
I agree with that.
All right, to stay with the NBA, we got Kyrie Irving is coming
I
back.
saw this.
He's going to play in road games.
I think that's weird.
what's up.
So the Nets originally said that you can't play at all for us if you're not going to play every game. Now,
Now that
they're
everybody's
like,
getting hurt and
Exactly.
get COVID, they like, we
Everybody-
need you.
everybody's
Yeah.
testing positive and going out with COVID. They're like, well, Kyrie, we kind of need you.
But isn't that
It's
like
gonna hinder you
a?
in the playoffs.
I don't even think that like it's like an oxymoron that you want to send a non-vaccinated person to go play with all because all your people that are vaccinated.
That
are
is
not-
true.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
now you risking him for COVID.
Like what?
Would y'all play?
If I was Kyrie,
Yeah.
I play.
I don't think he
from the
has a
beginning.
choice.
But from the beginning, he wanted to play road games. He was like, let me
No.
play. But they were like, if you're not going to get vaccinated, you can't play at all.
I understand that, but now it's just principle now. Now if you told me I couldn't play, don't come back now that you need me and tell me I need to play.
yeah, that's
Because I want
your
to play, you
personal
wouldn't let
stance.
me. Yeah.
But the thing
So I'm
is,
saying, if I'm Kyrie, no thank you. Thanks but no thanks.
thing is, he still can't play for. He has to have 5 consecutive days testing negative before he can play.
That's bullshit.
So basically just testing.
Yeah, he's in the COVID protocol.
Right now. So it's basically like he has COVID right now. So
Trade
they
him.
still have to wait for him
So
to play.
let me ask you, Chris, if you pass all the tests and you're Kyrie Irving, do you play now?
Yeah, if I'm Kyrie, I want to play.
Do you play?
Yeah.
Like he's obviously against the vaccine, but he wants to play still.
They said he's willing to take a vegan vaccine.
I don't even know
What does that
means.
even mean?
Right.
I read it.
Can
bro.
we call Monica
I
to see
read
what a
it, bro.
vegan vaccine
She don't
is?
know.
A holistic vegan
No,
vaccine.
nah.
or something
I'm
like
like, what?
that. I
Who's
did
the-
read that.
Who's the number one with the Brooklyn right now?
What do you mean, number one? KD. He's up for MVP.
I'm saying who's
guard.
the point guard. I'm saying.
Oh,
I know the.
They
James
running
Harden?
James Harden
Yeah.
at point
James Harden's
guard.
okay.
But Harden recently went out with COVID.
Yeah,
Wow.
So they're kind of like, we need you to play.
Kobe
Kyrie.
been kicking my ass on fantasy team.
I'm about to say, bro, you
you want to see people head turn faster? Like,
Nah, me too,
what
though.
you just say?
I got you. I
Shout out
got you,
to
Keenan.
Shout out to my squad. I played Johnny last week. We beat him by 5 points.
He did.
You know, shout out to my squad. You know, they went through COVID. You know, even though I got Ja,
LaMelo.
Bam, Giannis out. You know, we
Melo
still.
was down. Justin Holiday down. It's rough.
All right, so we're gonna go to the NFL.
Whoo, let's go Chiefs.
We had an eventful game, Chiefs Chargers on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, it was good.
Travis Kelce went off. He had 10 catches, 191 yards,
Hold
2
up.
touchdowns, career game
Can
for
you
him.
call him by his actual name?
Travis Kelce?
Travis, best time in the league, Kelsey.
No, that's definitely George Kittle. But
I think his name is Kels.
I think it is too, but his daddy
I would
say
say-
Kelsey. I'm gonna say Kelsey.
really,
His daddy.
He
does say
came out and
Kelsey.
said people have been saying my name wrong.
I didn't hear that.
been how long?
A couple years ago.
Years.
No, like a few months ago he said that. Like
Like
beginning
his
of the
dad
season.
said he got
the
tired of
first-
correcting
That's interesting.
people, and then his son said, "I'm riding with our dad Ed or some shit."
Yeah, his name is Kels.
Kels.
Kelsey.
Travis,
Shout out to Kels, Trav Kels.
Trap Kels.
So we have Chiefs Insider,
Chiefs. All right, let me tell y'all.
Lindari, Chiefs Insider.
Super Bowl bound Chiefs,
Okay.
best team in the league.
All right,
You know, we was struggling a little bit.
Okay.
But then we had a little tune-up game against these bum ass Raiders, where we got our swagger back. You know that we did that.
What'd you do
Okay.
to the Raiders? Did you?
Dog walk.
You asked some
I'm gonna say
questions.
we dog walked them,
Yeah, we.
That was last
and
week.
then
Dog
we
walk.
played another game the week after that. It wasn't our best game, but you know, get back on the horse. We played the Raiders again, beat
okay.
their ass again.
We actually have
We're
our
talking
Raiders,
about
our
that.
Raiders Insider this week. So
do.
let's throw it over to Derek, our
Derek,
Raiders Insider.
let's go. How you feel?
Well, first of all, for everybody who thinks and hear all these rumors, Darren Waller is not. You know, he said he looks like Derek Carr as the number one quarterback. I don't agree with that, but that's some bullshit that Darren Waller does not want to play with DC. But nonetheless, hopefully next year those do some damage. It hurts my heart. But nonetheless,
We definitely had to let that ride.
like Johnny just said, but I gotta let it ride. Fuck it.
like
All
you
right.
said,
I don't know what he said, but we're gonna go over to since we're on the NFL, we're gonna go to Urban
Never
Meyer.
again.
heart
Never
is
again.
Urban Meyer was fired.
Don't you dare text that in that group chat ever fucking again.
Urban Meyer was fired from the
Kill my
Jaguars,
brand.
but the Jaguars are actually trying to fight against him, saying
Some
that we don't have to
bullshit.
pay him.
Urban Meyer
Yeah,
yeah, they want to fight.
they were
with
saying
calls.
because it was for cause. Yeah,
for kicking the kicker.
well,
they got a lot of shit.
yeah,
they try.
a lot of things because he was like he actually that night he was dancing with the chick. He was actually out with his family.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So when they played Cleveland, they the team flew back after the Cleveland game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I heard
He
about
stayed in
this.
Ohio,
I
went
heard
to the
about
bar, had a young girl on him. I don't know what they had to do with Khan and the Jaguars. That seems like his personal business right
Yeah.
there. So, but no, I mean, you knew it was coming. They were going to try to say because they just hired him this year. Mm-hmm. I forget what his contract was, but they had to
5-year
lure-
contract.
They had to lure him away from. I think it was ESPN or one of those networks he was on. Maybe it was Fox. So they paid him well, and then they fired him in the first year of the contract. And they don't want to pay him, so they got to
So
figure something out.
he's at $10 million a year, which is pretty close to Belichick.
John Gruden, $10 million a year.
Yeah. So he had
Don't
4
mention
years
Gruden.
left on his deal. Basically, this year, whatever they paid him for,
10
they're trying to
million.
get $40 million back, saying we
So
fired him for cause.
they haven't paid him that 40. They try not to pay him the 40.
Yeah, because all NFL contracts are guaranteed.
Coaches.
Coaches.
Yeah, but they don't get it
You're
up
right.
front. They still,
Yeah.
you know. But no, fuck that. Pay the man the $40 million. You made a mistake, Con. You shouldn't have hired that guy.
I'm like, I wonder why. So what do you think the reasons he's getting fired here?
The reason because he
Bad team management, pretty much.
and
Because I don't
The
know
kicker-
if they fire him for that. They're like, we gave you the rookie quarterback. We don't expect you to go out there and win 10 games.
You know, basically,
Right.
like when he lost the locker room. That's basically what it is.
yeah,
He lost the
kicker
locker room.
Josh Lambo came out and said
Yeah, I
that
seen
in
that.
the preseason
Leg and shit.
when he was warming up or
He kicked
he
him.
was stretching.
He kicked the kicker.
He kicked him and was like, whatever, you need to go wider with that stretch. And dude was like, dude, what are you doing?
No, he told him,
He told him
shit
hit
make
some
your fucking
kicks.
kick.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm the ball coach.
Yeah, like he's in college
He-
still.
Verbatim. I'm the ball coach. Like, you're dealing with grown men. You're not dealing with kids.
Yeah,
Would you hit him if you was
absolutely,
Lambo?
absolutely.
The
The way he described it,
How
he
hard
said
did he kick him?
He said he kicked him about 60% power.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
would've
like,
beat his
hey,
ass.
Johnny, make your kick. Come on, bro.
I'm thinking we just kicking him like,
Yeah, like
Nah,
you
it
kick
was
yourself,
like-
you kick your son.
Is that the
Yeah.
motherfucker that missed the
Like-
kick? Come here. Bat.
oh no, we going. No, I'm a man first, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Nah, I mean,
Put your hat back on.
he deserved to be fired.
Let's go back
But
home, Johnny.
they definitely got to pay that guy. Pay him out to $40 million. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for his
It's not getting worse. Kid.
What you got, man? Keep going, man.
No, and then I just wanted to throw in that the Eagles actually have 3 first-round picks now because of Carson Wentz is going to play majority of the snaps this season. So it turned into a first-round pick for them.
That take is looking better and better for me.
Not really.
No, because Wentz is
They're still not playing good.
We can
they just
put-
winning.
literally
I said
put,
he was the best quarterback in that division.
but we
I
can
don't
put
think
Jonathan
so.
Taylor in
He
for the
is.
MVP.
I'm like, yeah, like Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in that
I don't
division.
care. I said Wentz was the best
Only because
quarterback
Derrick
in that
Henry's
division.
not playing. Derrick Henry's
I mean,
still
fair
top 5
enough.
and he ain't played since week 7.
I agree, Keenan.
That's fair, but I'm like, Carson Wentz isn't doing anything.
Still the best quarterback in that division.
Like, how do you come up with those numbers?
Because I know the quarterbacks in that division.
Who are
The
the other
Colts?
quarterbacks in that division?
You got, what's that dude?
Tannehill.
Tannehill.
They like the same, or if not,
They're not the same. And
They
then
are.
you got,
How? Well, how do you come
he's
up
better
with
than
this?
Tannehill.
How?
because I watched him play. He's better. I don't
What
know
did
how
you
to
see
explain
that
it.
made you think
He
that?
can actually throw the ball to open receiver.
Oh,
And then you got the dude, Jack
Trevor Lawrence.
well, he's a rookie, so I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
and then whoever the fuck Houston got.
Okay.
Tyrod.
I would think that Tannehill and Wentz are like a tie.
They're not a tie.
Tannehill.
I'd
and-
actually take Tannehill over Wentz.
I'm like the
Sorry.
production. I'm like it's not like Wentz production says that he's better than Tannehill.
I feel like Wentz is more talented than Tannehill, but he hasn't produced.
his production is not doesn't
Yeah.
say that he's better than Tannehill.
Tannehill's actually produced
I
more
can
than
guarantee
Wentz.
that because I have him on my fantasy.
You said
team.
he
Lately.
produced more than Wentz wins.
Lately,
Like this year?
before the
Or last
ACL,
year?
Wentz was up for MVP.
No,
But
that's what I'm saying.
it
When
seems like the
Tannehill produced
ACL,
more?
the
This year.
ACL wrecked his
This year, you
career.
think
Yeah.
Tannehill's doing more than
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
There's a 40-yard difference between the two.
Yeah, I don't think so.
40 yards.
40-yard
I'm
difference.
saying I don't think he's doing that much
I said
better.
they the same.
Yeah, he did.
Nah. Wentz is a better quarterback.
I said they are the same. I'm
they're
like
not
the
the
numbers.
same. They're not-
Carson Wentz has 23 touchdowns. Tannehill has 14. Carson Wentz has 6 picks. Tannehill has 13. So he is playing better than Tannehill right now.
I don't go by strictly numbers. I just watched the game. I'm like, he looks
Yeah.
better.
No, when I watched
When I watch the
Carson
game,
Wentz,
all
he
I
was
see
terrible.
Carson Wentz do is drop back and hand the ball off.
I know Wentz.
Like, what we
Wentz
talking
is
about
more
here?
talented as a quarterback.
So you
than
say he
Tannehill.
better at handing the ball
No,
off?
I
And then
mean,
nigga
like,
like,
if
what we
you can
talking
hand-
about here?
You watch most of Brady's career, he handed the damn ball off, but he's still a great
No,
quarterback.
dude. 1 year Brady had 50 fucking touchdowns. Not even in the same.
1 year.
What we talking about?
One
You talking
year.
about 1 year?
No, I'm talking about period. Tannehill is not as good as Wentz, period. Point blank.
I don't even know where you're
Starting
basing
point.
that off. Wentz ain't even played in X amount of years, and
What
this
do you
year they're
mean?
about the same.
Wentz has played.
He's been hurt all these years. What are we talking
hold on.
about?
It's like
he just
last
got
2 or
hurt
3
when they
years
won the
in-
Super
in-
Bowl. That's it.
Dude, he wasn't. That was like his rookie or his second season. He's been hurt since then.
If he was there 3 years, he was hurt 2 out of the 3 years he was in Philly.
Like, what are we talking
Well,
about?
yeah, we have
That was
Foles
like
won
his
the Super
second
Bowl.
season. The year that they won the Super Bowl was like Wentz's second year,
Yeah.
and he's been hurt since then.
I forget. He
Was
was
that
a
a
Super Bowl
second year,
champion,
Johnny?
too.
He was
He
a
didn't
backup
play.
for sure.
He's a
Who was-
champion.
who
But he was up for
number
MVP that year
He's
before
a
he left.
coattail rider.
Who was number 1 with?
But I'm saying, so what are you basing it off? The stuff that happened before they won the Super Bowl?
I base off the entirety of both of their careers. Wentz is better
I just don't see
Then
it.
who?
than Tannehill.
Because basically you're just saying that the Super Bowl year was
No,
better. And
I
the year
would
before
agree with
that.
The year after that. The year any
He
fucking
ain't
year.
played no years after that until this year.
So you telling me this year he played, right?
Yes.
So if I look last year, he had no games
I
played.
don't know what he played last
He
year.
was hurt.
I'm
This
pretty-
year he was trash.
I'm
He was
pretty
hurt.
sure he did not play last year.
No games.
He's on
How many games did he play last year?
I don't know who he was with last year.
Exactly. You don't even know.
Oh no, he played last year.
Wentz was
Who did he
Philly.
play for last year?
The Eagles, didn't they bought in
Philly.
Hurts, didn't they?
And when did he get benched for Jalen Hurts?
Probably six.
Because I can almost guarantee that Tannehill doesn't get benched for Jalen Hurts.
That had to be
Bro,
week
first
5
off,
last year.
Don't matter if you got benched. Tannehill's still not as good. Like I don't understand. What the whole bench is
I
doing.
don't understand where you're coming in from because if he was good,
I'm coming from here. Has
if he was
anybody
good-
ever considered Tannehill a league MVP?
I never said he was a leader MVP.
No way.
No.
But that was one season, right?
Carson's been up for MVP before.
But that was one
Yeah,
season,
Carson
right?
Wentz was
What has he done
Tannehill
since
would
that
have been
one
MVP
season?
in his last year in
What has he
Miami.
done since then?
Yes.
He has the coach about to go to playoffs.
Tannehill's had the Titans in the playoffs every year.
Like the Jazz.
Like beat
you
the
said,
Chiefs.
though. But they like the Jazz.
beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
In the
That
playoffs.
That wasn't Tannehill.
No, you're right.
That was
That was
Mariota.
Mariota. You
Exactly,
right. You're
yeah.
right.
Like, nah, you can't try a lot. They're the
They're
Jazz.
going to the playoffs, though. They're lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs.
They're the Jazz. Like you said, you don't take them serious. They're the Jazz. That's what they are.
Okay, that's fair. But
gonna
so
get
you
there
take the
and not
Colts
do nothing.
serious.
Talking.
I would rather play the Titans than the Colts every day.
Keep talking.
What?
No, just let him keep going.
Who?
Him. Just
What?
keep going.
Well, I mean,
I
did
just
y'all
think
lie? I didn't tell no lie.
We'll see y'all.
See who?
Y'all, we'll see y'all.
We're talking because I don't understand. So you're saying since Carson Wentz was the MVP candidate, he's better than Tannehill.
No,
Well, it makes sense he wants to play the Colts because we beat the shit out of them when we played them.
Here's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Who?
I'm just
Keenan?
trying to
The
understand
Titans
where
beat
he's
the
at.
shit out of them.
Okay.
That's
Big
true.
facts.
All I'm saying, if you had no stats, when I watched them play on the field, I see that Wentz is better than Tannehill. Simple as that.
All right.
Simple as that.
Okay.
Like if you had no stats and I had Mahomes and Carr, I don't need stats to see that Mahomes better.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
And we will not play the Titans. They're gonna lose in the fucking first round.
Oh,
We'll see.
Butt cake on that.
We'll see. We'll see. Fuck it, bet it.
bet
It's
it
going in the book.
on the
Bet
book.
it.
There you go.
Also-
that they gonna lose in the first round.
First game they play in the playoffs, they out of there.
Okay.
The Titans.
What if they have a bye?
They're not gonna have a bye because
First game they played,
I'm
They
just
out of
saying.
Did
but
they win that
could-
game today?
No, they
Tennessee's
didn't.
not
Chiefs are
going-
the best.
Chiefs are
in the
the-
Oh, they lost?
Oh.
What's dog walk for the Titans?
It wasn't no dog walk.
Are we dog walking today?
Sorry, can't give it to you.
Equal opportunity. Hit that motherfucking button.
You gonna dog walk the Titans yourself? Oh, you's a man. Oh, I was about to
The
say
Titans
you's a
are
man.
gonna chew up the damn Chiefs, man. Again.
All right, man. What else we got?
On to the NCAA. We have Travis Hunter, ESPN's number 2. I mean, some
On the big
places say
board,
that he was number
basically.
1.
Okay.
But he committed originally to Florida State. He's now
He decommitted from Florida State.
decommitted onto Jackson State with Dion. Prime time. Coach Prime.
You call him coach, goddammit.
Coach Prime.
That's right.
You already know
Coach
why.
Prime is the best.
Play
To
my
a
theme
HBCU. A top recruit to
I'm
a
gonna edit that shit in
HBCU.
there.
What are your feelings on that? Do you feel like that's good for him?
For Hunter,
Yeah, because he can get name and likeness now.
he did get what they say? Didn't he sign like some deal with Barstool Sports? I think. Or
I'm not sure.
I thought I read something.
I'm not
Ooh,
sure.
Tom Brady did that. He did a deal with like I want to say 6 athletes to sign his brand NIL deal.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then we went to. I heard Mac Jones was. He said his thing is MJ10 now.
Yeah, that's trash.
That's kind of whack.
So if you Travis Hunter, why would you not want to go play for
TB12.
probably the best cornerback to ever play in the league?
Because you play for Florida State, you have a better chance of going higher in the draft.
if
in
you
the
as
league.
good as you
That's
are,
not
if
true.
you good as you say you are, you
That's
gonna,
true.
You
They
gonna
gonna
be
come
fine.
get you no matter where you at.
That's true. That's true. But do you think Prime did this to get back at Florida State?
I don't think he gives a shit about Florida State.
Didn't he turn down the Florida State job?
I don't know.
I don't think he turned it down. No,
I think he did because they have a trash coach now. I don't even know who their coach is.
no, he didn't turn.
I
down
don't think he
Florida
would
State.
turn down a Florida
Yeah,
State
I
job.
doubt it very seriously.
I think he turned down Florida
He did
State
not turn
to
down Florida
coach
State.
at
He's
a
not gonna- he's
HBCU.
not
I don't know anything, but I'm sure that he didn't turn down Florida State.
Dude, he's not
That's what I'm like. I don't know.
Deion Sanders is not going to turn down his alma mater to go somewhere else.
I would think that too.
His what?
His alma mater.
I would think that
Alma mater.
one, and I don't know what they paying Dion in Jackson State.
It ain't Florida.
They
State.
not
I'm
paying
pretty
him much,
sure-
true.
I'm pretty sure.
But does
Florida
Dion
State-
need the money?
It ain't.
He's
it's
prime.
It ain't about
He's
that.
prime.
It's prime on
Dion
prime.
don't need
Prime on prime.
Prime on prime pay.
the greatest cornerback ever.
I think it's pretty cool that Travis Hunter went there.
I think
It
it's
is
pretty
cool.
cool too.
It's cool.
I
I
think
agree.
that it's going to open up the door, especially if this works out successfully.
Need
Like
more
dude
students
goes
on the
there
HBCUs.
and he kill it. I think it's going to be a trickle down
But-
effect.
Can he get drafted where he was originally getting drafted?
think he can. Yes.
Supposedly Florida State.
Yeah, see, I think
That's
so.
what we're gonna see.
That's what I'm saying. We'll have to
That's
see
what
it
we're gonna
play
see.
out. But I think so. Like if you're that guy, you're going to be that guy
Yeah.
whether you
If
got
he
on a
does this-
Florida State jersey or a Jackson State jersey.
If he does this and gets drafted top 10, where did the Broncos draft Surtain?
9.
13? 9. Okay. I knew it was like somewhere close to that.
But so here's the thing, though.
So can he go top 10 from Jackson State?
Yes.
Here's the thing: we can't just assume if he'd have went to Florida State, he would have been top 10.
No,
There's a lot
no,
of number
we're not
one
assuming
recruits
that,
go
but-
to college and then they trash.
But as a number 2 recruit, as a cornerback, you think he's going to go? You
He'll
would like
go
to
where he
think
goes,
he's
though.
that
I
talented
can
to go
tell
that
you
high
what
in the
this would've
draft.
happened.
Are you doubting him or are you doubting the HBCU?
No, the HBCU because he's not going to play
It doesn't matter,
He's not going
though.
to play in the national championship game.
So
Not that Florida State
he'll
is,
still
but Florida
have
State has a
film.
better chance
That's what
than
I'm
Jackson
saying.
State
Like,
to
He'll
play.
still have film. He'll still get to perform.
Only thing scouts is gonna look at, they might say, okay, here's the level of competition. But when they go to break down that film, they like, yo, can this kid open his hips and run? Can he backpedal? You know,
You're
how's
looking
his
at the
ball
mechanics.
This is the thing.
It's IQ.
Right,
It's football
exactly.
IQ.
The worst thing that can happen to the power teams is that this work out.
Oh yeah.
Because if he can go to this HBCU and still get drafted in the top 10,
It's over.
all them black kids is like, what am I going to these big schools for?
It's over.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
What am I going to these big schools for?
I
mean-
read something about that. Yeah.
You'll have some of those kids that are like, yo, it's been my dream to always go play for Alabama,
I
go play for
understand.
Oklahoma.
Right.
But for a lot of them, like, yo, I want to be around my peoples where that
That's what I was
band
about
getting
to
down
say.
and we out there like, hey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
understand
it's
it.
a different culture.
I understand if you play, if you can play, and you should get drafted wherever. But you not playing in the national championship game at a HBCU.
Yeah, that's
So-
Currently.
fine. Yeah, I'm like, that's cool. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, that, and that's why I go.
And if
that's-
if the
that's
scouts
what I'm
can
saying.
pull from that when they draft, that'll be dope.
But here's the thing, though. So if you go to a HBCU, technically you are playing in a national championship game. Nobody in D1 has ever played in a national championship game, if you want to be honest about it. They call it the BCS Bowl Series and other names, but it is not a national championship because they don't have a playoff. HBCUs have an actual playoff, so you do play in a national championship game.
National championship game
because
on
basically
national
what
TV.
you're doing, it is. But basically, what you're doing is saying since it's not one of the Power Five
Yeah, it
teams,
don't matter.
that it don't matter.
He's minimizing.
But it do.
I'm playing the devil's advocate on it.
No, I'm just.
I understand.
I'm telling you exactly what
I
you're doing.
can see everybody, but when these scouts are recruiting or
Yeah, but you
NFL
don't know that,
players,
though.
NFL scouts are recruiting
Because
for
see,
these
you going
players.
off what you're
No,
doing is
so
you're
that's
going
what
off
they
of the way
see.
it's been, which is why I
True.
say if this play out and this kid goes out in the
That'll
Jackson
be
State
dope.
and he dominate, get drafted in the top 10, the Power 5 is going to be in trouble.
That's not even the way it's been, though. That's the thing. Like, so the Chiefs got offensive tackle Turk Wharton, and he went to school at Missouri S&T down at Rolla. Like, if you can ball, they will
Yeah, it don't
matter. They'll find
Yeah,
you.
just like Shannon Sharp
They'll
went
find
to
you.
HBCU.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Savannah
if you
State
can
or
ball,
whatever,
they will
like,
go out there and
this-
find you. Don't
Or
matter where you
Rod Smith went to Missouri State.
are. Dude,
Like,
you
it's
at
a bunch
Swope
of
Park.
yeah,
If you at Swope
it's a
Park,
bunch
ball,
of teams.
they
It's a
gonna
bunch
come
of
get you.
chances.
So last
And
year's
especially
draft,
now with social media too. Zion, I wholeheartedly believe Zion got to the NBA because of social media.
No, he was going, but
No, but I'm just saying that
He's
boosted
a
him
big
up though.
body, yeah.
now they eating his way out the league. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Chris.
but so last year's draft, no players were drafted from an HBCU in NFL.
That mean they sucked.
Yeah, that's why. So I
Which is
said-
true.
I was.
I don't know where we going
But
with
do you
this.
think they really sucked?
I
Like,
don't know. I didn't watch.
they
them. I
have
don't
talent,
know.
but did people even
Are
watch
they,
them?
But are they college? Are they NFL talent? If this kid is the
I
number,
believe so.
If this dude is the number 2 recruit, he's probably NFL talent for sure. We'll see how it play out. I don't think whether you go like I just named off all those people that went to little schools that never play on TV and all that still make it to the NFL. Like
It shouldn't matter, but it does. That's
I don't
the
think
thing.
it does.
But
It
That's
does
my
matter.
thing. I don't
that was
think
a
it
different
does.
time period too, though. That's when a lot of black players came out of HBCUs. Not so much
Yeah.
anymore. But to Chris's point, if they didn't draft a lot of players from HBCUs last year, I would want to know like how many free agents walked on or came in as free agents and made the team from an HBCU. Because even if you don't get drafted, they'll bring you in as a free agent, and if you can ball and you ball out,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep you. It
That
don't
happens
matter.
a lot, though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if they didn't draft any, but then they had like 20% of their players come from HBCU as free agents, then I'd be like, you know what? It's probably something wrong with your drafting process.
I got a question. Like, how back to what you were saying, how many NFL players came from Grambling or something like that?
I
Back in
don't
the
know
day,
a number on that.
Yeah.
I never.
It's a-
I've
But you
never
know,
heard
Doug
of-
Williams.
It's
played
only
for
a
Grambling.
handful.
Like,
It's
you know,
only a
Doug
handful.
Williams played for
Williams-
Grambling.
Yeah.
from the Redskins.
He won the
It's
Super
only
Bowl
a
when Joe
handful, but there's some
Theismann.
Bro.
D1 schools only got a handful.
They're not the
of-
Redskins. That's
of players.
racist, bro. You
At
can't
the
say
time,
that.
dude,
We
that-
are not racist on
He
this
was a
podcast.
Redskin.
Doug
so.
Williams was a
We're not
Redskin.
racist on this podcast.
He was a Redskin though.
He was a Redskin.
As long
On
as
his back
Deion
of his player card, it
stays
said
So
Redskin.
Johnny, he went to Grambling.
He went to
He
Grambling.
did,
He was a
yeah,
quarterback
he
at
did.
Grambling.
That's what I was asking. Like, I
Or
was
look
going
at
back to what Johnny
what
was.
I mean,
Bill
it's
Anderson.
it's a number of players that made it to the NFL from HBCUs.
Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, Deion
Yeah.
Sanders,
Mississippi
Doug Williams,
State.
You talking about like some of the best players?
Michael
Yeah.
Strahan,
The GOAT, Jerry Rice. Hold
Shannon
on.
Sharp,
The GOAT, Jerry Rice. The
Where did
GOAT.
Strahan go?
Steve McNair.
Like this,
Alfred
you talking
Alcorn
about like the
State.
best players,
You
some of the
said
best
who?
players.
Michael
here.
Strahan.
Yeah, where did he go?
Michael Strahan went to Texas Southern.
I don't think they're going to an HBCU if you can play ball.
I'll tell you this: like, if I could ball like Travis Hunter, if I had the skill and I had the option of going to like the top school, Ohio State, Alabama, or HBCU, it's not even a choice. I'm going to the HBCU.
Really?
I'm going to Alabama.
Dude, like I'm be honest. Like, if you a college kid like that and you walk on the HBCU campus, it's going to be real hard. You know what I'm saying? When they put the full court press, be like, I don't belong here. I couldn't imagine you walk onto an HBCU campus, then walk onto an Ohio State campus and be like, yo, I feel really at home at Ohio State.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not going to happen.
I think
there's a lot of black players that are Ohio
It's
State.
not about the black players. It's just like, it's a vibe right here, though.
Right.
It's a vibe at Ohio State.
It's a different vibe, though.
Bro, when you got Justin Fields,
it's a predominantly white vibe.
Justin Fields was a vibe.
It's a predominantly white vibe at Ohio State.
That's
when
true.
you go into,
but when you have your team leader,
it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
It's like
because I'm a student too. When I go onto this campus and I'm feeling this vibe, like they playing my nigga,
yeah,
I'm in there.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't trump that. I mean, that's
I'm in there.
It is. Yeah,
I want to go to HBCU.
That's never going to happen at Ohio State. How Deion was in the locker room, that's never going to happen at Ohio State.
So it
could be an all-black team, and it's never going to happen.
Hell no.
It's like when you go to these HBCUs, it's like,
bro, I literally watch HBCU bands on the regular just because that shit dope. I would go to an HBCU. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real vibe.
Yeah, I'm like, but you don't get those vibes when you go to a predominantly white university.
HBCU if I was younger.
Was Wayne State a HBCU?
No.
That's a good. He
I
did
just
go
want to
there.
ask.
I did go to Wayne
That's kind of dope. He did go there. Yeah.
I just want to ask. I didn't know.
I'm going to say this. As long as I think Deion's going to do right by the kid, because he knows what's at stake. I'm going to make sure.
We discussed that last episode that Deion cares about.
If that kid has the goods, there's nobody better to bring the goods out of him than Prime.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To get him to the next. And Deion, bro, it's Deion. They be like, bro, I was literally up under the best corner. Like,
that's what I'm saying. As long as Deion doesn't like take another job.
Yeah.
I think that's what. I think that's what they going. Somebody's going to try that. But we can't let him break the system. So let's see what school can we offer him a job at. Probably not the Notre Dame's, Ohio State, but Texas Tech. Do they need a coach?
Does he end up saying, "Oh, Florida State, I do kind of like you," and go to Florida State with this kid?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
The kid transferred
with to Florida State with him.
Yeah. Deion staying at Jackson State.
I think he can, but I think
that would be crazy though, because he was already committed at Florida State. Now he's kind of like, well, Deion, I want you to come with me to Florida State. So what if he went to
at
there?
This point, it's past picking a school. Now it's a movement. It's like, yo, you pick this. Deion's here, whether you want to or not.
I think this thing might get bigger than Deion. This might turn into something bigger than just Deion.
It's above him now, honestly.
All right, so Lindari, do you want to add your comments with the NCAA?
So basically, I think that college football needs a commissioner to handle all this shit. Like, they got the name, image, likeness deals. We got the fact that they don't have a playoff because these schools can't agree on shit. They need one commissioner that just tells them, look, we're going to have a playoff. I don't give a shit. SEC, if you don't like it, don't play. You can go play a Rose Bowl against somebody. But right now, it's just way too many people putting their input, and they don't have the best interest of nobody at heart but their pocketbooks.
I agree
with that.
Because you got coaches mad at the name, image, likeness deals, but then you got the Oklahoma coach that left in the night after he signed a contract at the start of the fucking year. So that dude signed a contract, went to people's houses, recruited their kids, and then bounced in the night.
Lincoln Riley,
okay. A hoe.
Hey, you mad at this
man?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Like,
but he's trying to better himself and his family.
Doesn't matter.
Literally,
matter.
That deal was double what he was making at Oklahoma.
It does. Then play out your contract and go take a deal.
They paid off his houses in Oklahoma.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you like this.
And bought him a new house in California.
If he was a professional coach, it doesn't matter. But even in the pros, like when the Chiefs got Herm Edwards, they had to negotiate. They traded draft picks to get Herm Edwards or whatever the fuck they did. This is a college coach. So he comes in your house and say, hey, Chris, I like these twin boys. CJ and Chris, they ballers. I want them to come play for me. You say, okay, man, I just want to make sure my kids is cared for. They mama real worried about them. He said, I'm going to take care of your kids. I'm going to look out for them. You feel like your kid's going to be safe going to OU because this man's going to be looking out for them. Mm-hmm. They go down there and then he fucking bolts.
But you can't hate on a man for doing better for him.
You're
going to
be pissed off.
What about your family?
Pissed
you
off.
just sent your kids down there with that man.
But he's also in good hands because their offensive coordinator and offensive line coach
you
are
want
good.
to
He's in Oklahoma.
Bro,
because of
look,
that coach.
If I send my kids to your house because you watching my kids and I come back and you gone and your cousin's watching them, we still got a problem. Your cousin could be the best lady in the world, but I didn't leave my kids with her. I left them with you. And that's the whole thing. He went and recruited some kids, so you can't bounce and
Ain't
say
nothing like a dad putting it
offensive
down.
coordinator is like the best offense. I didn't send my kids to your offensive coordinator.
So does the commissioner act on this type of stuff?
I think if they
If
got
the
a
NCAA
commissioner,
had a
the
commissioner,
commissioner could step in and say, "Listen, here's what we're gonna do. Like, if you want to leave, you're not leaving under contract. Play out your contract, or only do 2-year contracts, whatever you want to do. But you can't be out here recruiting people's kids and then just bouncing the fuck out. And then they'd be like, oh, well, they can transfer. Well, if my son wanted to stay close to home and I sent him to Oklahoma and then you bounce, I'm not sending him to USC.
Right.
That don't even make sense to me.
I agree with that statement.
So get him a commissioner. He can handle the coaches. He can handle the name, image, likeness. They can get a legit playoff.
Like, I disagree with a lot of stuff you say, but this probably be one of the most things I agree with you.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me just throw that out there.
Nobody
Let me
wants
just
to
throw
see
that
that.
out
They
there.
do.
Why would you agree? Why would you want to recruit your sons to a coach that says, "Yes, I want you here," and then he fucking disappears?
Bro.
Go pay. Look, Deion said when he recruited Travis Hunter, he said, you got to win over mama. You know what I'm saying? I let her know her son going to be taken care of. He going to be fed, this and that. And like we said, you know, if that mom goes and visits the campus and she feel like, oh, this is just like his auntie's house. This is a good vibe. He going to be straight here. That's what it is. And now Deion leave, I'm sure that mother's going to be like, the fuck, Deion? So get college football a commissioner. Get this shit straightened out. That's what I got to say. Fight.
That would be cool.
I
Instead of a
I agree
team,
with that.
Pay the shit.
instead of a team, you got one man like Roger Goodell that throws down the hammer at the end of the day.
Yeah,
This
because
is
right
what it
now
is.
you got all these college presidents.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to do a playoffs because we don't get this. We don't get this much revenue. We don't get that revenue, dude. Do a playoffs and everybody's gonna eat good. Don't worry about it.
All right, that's all I got for Sports Rundown.
That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
I like how we ended that. I like your take on that.
Shout out to
you. Don't
Chris.
get too many compliments from me, so just
That was a good one.
I like
You know,
how you like. I like what you did with
What
that.
about me?
Fight.
Like I was saying,
job,
shout out to
Chris.
me.
Good job.
Good job.
This was good. No, I agree.
Johnny's words of wisdom.
All right,
Johnny's
all
words of-
right.
Shout out to Johnny Words of Wisdom
I'm
for
not
your
gonna
week.
go with the Harriet Tubman one this week. I'm gonna use that for next week.
Shout out to a real OG.
So this one, some good friends of ours, Jerry and B. Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, any other social media. They posted a post that kind of goes along with the lines of stuff we say on this podcast a lot. Two things can be true. So the words of wisdom kind of come from that. It's kind of long, so bear with me. Nah, put your hands down. You're gonna be here for a minute. All right, so this is just a general statements here. You're resilient, and you also need a break. You gave your all, and you also need to back out. You are independent and still need others. You were sure, and things changed. You are kind, but you have your boundaries. Others have it worse, and your pain is still valid. You did your best, and now you know more. That's what I got.
Bars.
Bars. Gang, gang. We talking deep as the ocean.
Shut up.
We got koi fish.
Don't you
squid
gotta
games.
go pee?
I do gotta go pee.
All right, wrap this up. We out of here, Kenan.
Okay, I got an announcement to make.
Okay.
No more fucking guests.
Dang.
Sorry to those on the waiting list, but this shit's over.
Oh damn!
Sorry, folks. On that note, I still want you to tell a friend, and then tell your mama though,
We're
because
gonna
we
have some
about
more
this
guests.
thing.
This shit's pure
Yeah.
shit.
Tell a friend to subscribe to our YouTube.
I ain't
Like,
saying
comment,
shit.
subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I
Derek,
was playing.
Derek.
I'm showing love.
I don't know. Derek, do you got any words that you want to say before we end this thing?
I just want to say I had a wonderful time with these people. They're my people. They're my friends. I'm not gonna go back, and I just happy I had the opportunity to come on tonight with everyone, and look out for Where Are the Weird Ones, Where Are the Weird Ones podcast, and yeah.
All right, Kenny, take us out of here.
We already took us out of here.
I'm done.
You already said tell your mama.
Yeah.
Tell your,
Yeah, I did.
And I just didn't say and
I
your
didn't
cousins
say
too.
bye.
And we talking about me and
All right.
you.
Yo, mama, and your
Alien
cousin,
gang.
too.
That's all.